What's good with it, y'all? What's good with it? Welcome back to A1 Hoop Zone. Man, appreciate y'all coming through. Smash that like button, sub to the channel if you're new. Let's go ahead and get into it, man. So we're not gonna be here for too long, but definitely wanted to tap in with y'all on my Friday live and cover a few things and get to it. First one up though, we got the I wanted to talk about the best series so far of the playoffs. Um, Man, it's been a wild playoff so far, man. 2024 is it's been very interesting seeing some of these matchups, how they playing out. Obviously, we got a tremendous game happening today. Obviously, Game 7 happening tomorrow. So it's been one of them things, man, where I've been truly happy of being able to watch at least the bulk, if not all of these games. Like we got today's Game 6, the Knicks and Pacers, man. This one's gonna be highly interesting for me. I honestly got the Knicks closing it out, but I would not be surprised if the Pacers won it and forced a Game 7. But the Knicks, I mean, Jalen Brunson is cooking on all levels right now, man. The Pacers have absolutely no answer for him, no answer at all, bro. And so it's a struggle. You know, what I mean, the Pacers got to figure that out. They got to figure out who they can put on him to be able to contain him or force the others to beat you. That's your best chance, is either making him a one man show and forcing him to do all the scoring and nobody else getting involved, or you try to force the others to beat you. You know what I mean? Like a Josh Hart or what's my other man, Chinzo. Like you try to force these other guys to come in here and beat you. But the thing that the Pacers been the issue is they're letting Jalen Brunson get off and getting his team involved, and they're saying his teammates just riding off of his same high, knocking down shots and things of that nature. So Pacers, they got themselves they're stuck between a rock and a hard place right now, man. So they're gonna have to do some digging. They're gonna have to figure it out. They got to make sure again that they are sticking to the game plan to force, the Knicks to play the Pacer brand of basketball. Otherwise, yeah, this game is over tonight. But we didn't, like I said, we've had some for sure memorable moments in these playoffs so far, man. That Mavs and Thunder series has been wild. I think for the Cavs and Celtics series, everybody kind of knew how that was going to play out, so not too surprising. But I think a lot of people probably going to agree and kind of say the same thing. I think lining up for saying that the what is it, Pacers, or not Pacers, the Wolves and Nuggets game series is probably the best series in the playoffs right now. I think a lot of people are going to agree with that and probably pick that to be the hot one that everybody's looking forward to. You can say that, or the Mavs and Thunder series, or you can say the Wolves and the Nuggets series. It's going to be one of those two as being the most prolific one for it. You know what I'm saying? That everybody gonna say, hey, Just Small, how's it going? How's it going? Salute to you. Appreciate you coming through. That everybody's gonna look at and say that is the dynamic series. That's the most best series matchup so far. Is that, you know what I mean? What's good with it? Five, my brother G5 in the building. What's good with it, bro? Salute to you, man. Appreciate you stopping through. That they definitely gonna say that. You know what I mean? Is that Nuggets and Wolves? Because it's been. I mean, when's the last time you didn't see literally a young team like this go into the defending champs home, knock them off back-to-back, still game 1 and 2, then Wolves go home and they drop 3 and 4 at home. They go back to Denver and they drop 5, you know what I'm saying? Denver's up, and all of a sudden, you know what I'm saying, Wolves come storming back with a historical beatdown on the Nuggets. Man, I ain't never seen no deficit like that in a playoff game. They had them damn near down by 60 at one point. I'm like, bro, that's wild. In a playoff game, like 70 to 115 is the final score. When's the last time we didn't see something like that? I mean, back in the 90s and I'll say 90s and early 2000s, you would have scores where it would end in like 80 something to like, low 80s kind of thing. But when's the last time you've seen somebody be held to 70 points in a playoff game? Like, and then it was a closeout game for the Nuggets to get blown out like that is wild to me. So I'm like, posing that question. What's good with it, Queen? What's good with it? Salute to you. Appreciate you coming through. I posed that question just saying, like, best series matchup so far, who we have in the playoffs. But I'm thinking in my head, like, I think it's gonna be a runaway favorite. Saying it out loud now, it's gonna be a runaway favorite, man. The goddamn Nuggets and Wolves for sure. And Queen said a long ass time ago. Yeah, that's definitely true. Definitely true. It's been a long time since you didn't see a game like that. And them type of results. It's been a minute. Definitely been a minute. What's good with it, team? Salute to you, man. Appreciate you coming through. Yeah, it's been a minute that you done seen games that match up like that and have the beatdowns just happen. And it's funny because like I wanted to watch how the Wolves would respond, and how they responded was exactly how I said Anthony Edwards needed to do in order for them to win that game and give them, saying extend this series and push to a game 7. If they didn't come out the way they did and maintain that type of, it was going to be all she wrote, because Denver was coming. It was going to be a matter of time before they started knocking down their shots and getting to it. I think that tip-in shot at the halftime was a momentum breaker for the Nuggets, because they were just starting to I think they had it down to like 17. I think it was down to 17, and then that tip in by McDaniels at the buzzer at halftime bumped it back up to 19 or 20. I can't remember. It put it right around that 20 mark, right? And it kind of slowed that momentum down. And once it slowed it down, I mean, they came out in that third quarter and just went right back to handling business and extended that lead, and they just ran away with it. And I think the Nuggets did the smart thing. They realized it just wasn't their night. You know what I'm saying? They got a game 7 at home. What's the best thing to do? Get your guys out of the game, get them rested, and then, you know what I'm saying, go back home, get ready for game 7 the best as you can on Sunday. I think that was what the Nuggets did. But also on the flip side of that, the Timberwolves got to do the exact same thing, which was get their stars out of the game, get them some rest, and get them prepped to ready to go to Denver on game 7. But my only issue is I see in game 6 how everything was going right for the Timberwolves. Can they take that exact same momentum and style of play and that type of like they was playing that was cutthroat business we were seeing? Can they take that on the road and play that exact same way in Denver in the game 7 when all the pressures and all the marbles on the line? We got to wait and see. But they've shown that they can win in Denver though. But it's a matter of time. Like you can kind of zap all your energy in a game before. We didn't see it happen where teams give everything, throw everything, and plus the kitchen sink of the team. The next game come out, they just come out flat. We've seen it happen. So is that going to be the case on Sunday when the Wolves go to Denver? We got to wait and see. Definitely got to wait and see. I'm curious to see, man. It's going to be a hell of a game. But they, like I said, the Wolves, they did everything I called for them needing to do. And Quee said, yeah, you called it. I was like, Ant-Man got to be aggressive himself from the start. He can't wait to get his teammates involved. He can't wait to like see the flow of the game and kind of read the game. He's going to have to be aggressive from the start. And he came right out the jump. But then obviously the calming force and having Mike Conley out there, that definitely helped him out a lot. You know what I'm saying? Mike Conley got everybody back in the rightful positions, kind of gave them that level-headedness that they definitely needed. Because, I mean, in the other games, you could tell they was playing like a bat out of hell, playing too fast or playing too slow. It wasn't Minnesota basketball you were seeing, Timberwolves basketball you were seeing them play. They just looked like they would look out of sync. So him coming back, everything kind of fell back into place for him. And you could see they were extremely comfortable with how they were playing. But again, it started on the defensive end. What do I mean by that? They were being extremely aggressive on the defensive end, and they stuck with it. They didn't get discouraged, and they understood, what they were doing is like you had to maintain that level of energy, and you had to maintain that level of focus and understanding is that this is win or go home. In that case, win or stay home. So it was like they had to bite down and do that. You know what I mean? And again, whoever coming in, man, smash that like button, sub to the channel if you're new. But yeah, it is one of them things, man. So for me, I definitely got that Timberwolves and Nuggets series as the best matchup so far that we've had as of yet, right? But I'm pretty sure a lot of y'all gonna definitely probably agree with me with that too. Anything outdoors was good, man. Salute to you. Nuggets saving energy. Hey, it's possible, man. That's what I was saying. Like the Nuggets literally could be like, they got down by an insurmountable lead, and they were just like, we can go back home and take care of business, because like it was almost that kind of, I wouldn't say energy they was giving off, but again, they were missing shots that they normally would make too. And like I said, those type of things happen where it's just not your night. You know what I mean? The team is just rolling, and it's like, okay, let's keep our rotations the same, keep everything tight, and just kind of allow for like just to play, to try and play yourself into a rhythm to bring that over into the next game. And we've seen that actually happen in playoff history, like where teams literally will utilize the game before ending of however the case is, and literally like somebody gets hot from shooting or catch a rhythm, or so they find out certain things as far as like how a team reacts to this, or like certain things they can work on, find something that you wasn't expecting, and boom, next thing you know, in the next game, it's a whole different game plan that the other team wasn't expecting. And here we are. So with this, man, I'm excited, man. I'm excited as hell. I want to see how the defending champs respond, and I want to see how the young hungry Wolves, it's the new kids on the block. I want to see what they do. Obviously, again, a lot of it hinges on Anthony Edwards. So we got to see what type of energy he gonna come out with. If he come out aggressive and things like that. One thing I will say is Karl Anthony Towns, he gotta up his basketball IQ, man. He gotta do better and play better. Like I'm watching how he's playing, and it's just like he does not seem like he understands like you're taking dumb fouls at the worst time, shot selection and things of that nature. It's like, bruh, your team needs you, right? Like, and Rudy Gobert actually looked like he dropped his nuts this game. Like Rudy Gobert played as if he was a defensive player of the year. He didn't allow Jokic to kind of, give him that Russell Westbrook treatment, that rock the baby. He didn't allow that this time around. And it's like Rudy got to play like that every game, bro. Like you got to understand, you the defensive player of the year. You done won it multiple times. You 7'3". Even though you might be a twig, you still 7'3". Utilize your length. You got a person that can't jump over a phone book is bullying you around. You know what I mean? And we've seen players built like that. That's able to do it. Zach Randolph, DeMarcus Cousins. Just a couple of examples. Those players that can't jump over a phone book, but at the same time they utilize their body to kind of get take advantage of it. You know what I mean? And so Rudy Gobert, like again, you can't be this defensive player of the year if you're not able to figure out a way around that. The Timberwolves it's easy. It should be extremely easy for them to replicate that in practice for Rudy Gobert because you have a Karl Anthony Towns who's very similar in stature to Jokic. And then you got Naz Reid, who is similar in stature to Jokic as well. Now, again, Jokic got more girth than both of them. He's definitely a little chubbier person than both of them. But what I mean by that is as far as height wise, yeah, Quee said it right. Hashtag big fellas. Yeah, he has the ability. They have the ability to literally emulate that in practice for Rudy Gobert to find some type of strategy of what can work best for him to make that work. Right. So I don't understand why they're not doing that, or they did do it, and finally Rudy Gobert just clicked on how he should do it or how he should play. Either way, like that's how he needs to play. Period. Like you can't be out there being a 7'3" pushover, bro. Like if you're gonna do that, you might as well, go park it at the end of the bench and let somebody else rock out with it. But I'm loving the energy. I'm loving what I'm seeing from Naz Reid off the bench. That man is coming in like he's not playing. That man coming in like, yeah, I'm giving y'all everything y'all want, then some. Anything outdoors said Jokic go for 40, 12, and 11 next game. Hey, I wouldn't doubt it. I wouldn't doubt it at all. I'll do you one better, Anthony. Anything outdoors, he might go for 40, 20, and 15. And the only thing on that side for Jokic is who else is going to come along with him is the only thing I would say. Is it going to be Jamal Murray? Is it going to be Aaron Gordon? Is it going to be KCP? Is it going to be like, what's my man's name? Brown or Brown? I still don't understand how his last name is Brown and spelled like that. But anyway, is he going to come off the bench and come alive for them? Like, who's going to be the others that's going to show up to give them a chance, to win this game 7? Same thing can be said about Minnesota, man. Minnesota, like, Conley's back, so you got your guard back who is quick, can get things in setup, run a pick and roll option with your bigs you have and things of that nature. You got McDaniels, who's finally starting to kind of wake up a little bit. He's still hesitating on kick, drive and kick shots. He's hesitating to put up the shot. So he got to be very decisive with his decision making. You know what I mean? Who else we got? So Cat gotta play with tenacity, play with some heart, play tough. We done seen plenty of memes of Cat looking like, he about to cry in the car type of thing. So you need him to play tough. You need Gobert to play tough. And then Naz Reid to come in and do what he does. And I've said this all along from the very beginning, man. I said, if the Timberwolves match up with the Nuggets, they have the best opportunity of beating this Nuggets team because they can match up with them across the board everywhere. And Minnesota has the length, they have the quickness, they have the star that can keep up with Jokic in scoring. It's just who is their second option. Obviously Karl Anthony Towns is supposed to be that, but we know that ain't the case, every single time. With the Nuggets, we know Jokic is coming, and we know Jamal Murray is coming, and Aaron Gordon is coming, and then you got KCP. So you got more kind of offensive power on the other side, but the Wolves have the ability to match up with that. So it's gonna be a hell of a game, man. I cannot wait, bro. I thought about doing a game 7 play call for it, but I think I might want to sip a little bit and enjoy it more than I want to call it, man. So we'll have to see. We'll have to see what's going on to see what I decide I want to do, man. Or y'all let me know what y'all want to do or what y'all want me to do. You know what I mean? So we can kind of work with that. It's a few days away, and we'll make a decision from that point. But who do y'all got in Game 7 for Sunday? Since we own that, before I jump to my next topic, who do y'all have Game 7? Do y'all got the defending champs, or do y'all got the new kids on the block coming in and knocking them out, and Anthony Edwards getting to hold true to his word that he told LeBron, like, "Hey, I got you. This, I'm a avenge this for you." You know what I'm saying? That's what Anthony Edwards told LeBron. I'm gonna avenge this for you. You know what I mean? So y'all tell me. He told him, like, y'all pardon me too. I had to drink some water. He told him, "I'm gonna avenge this for you." So if Anthony Edwards if he hold true to his word, now I might start a whole different conversation. But in order for Anthony Edwards to, I wouldn't say cement or solidify, like, and stamp, like, I wouldn't say greatness because he's too young right now. I would say to stamp the fact that, like, and recognize that young man is here. Like, I think this is a pivotal game for him to go out there. If he go out there and put up a 40-point game and they win, or let's just say he go out there and put up 20 plus and they win, I think a lot of people are going to be saying, like, bruh. And on the other side of that, you know what I'm saying, that OKC and Mavs series, them two teams, both of them teams is nice over there. So it ain't gonna be no for sure win for whoever win this series going up against what's coming out of that Mavs and OKC series either. You know what I mean? Especially if it's the Mavs. Let's be honest. If it's the Mavs, whatever team from the other side, it's gonna be tough. It's gonna be tough for sure. Anything Outdoors says, would Ant-Man be the youngest to win it if they go all the way? I think so. A matter of fact, he's 22. Let me check that real quick. That's a great question. I think he would be the youngest, to be honest with you. What's good with it? What's good with it, Jay Gibbs? Salute to you, man. Appreciate you stopping through. Let me double check that real quick. Let me see real fast, because I think he would be. To NBA. Yeah, that ain't. We not gonna count Darko Milicic. No, ain't no hell no. Ain't no way. Ain't no way, man. Yeah, I said, is that Milicic? Yeah, it is Milicic. 18 years old. Nah, hell no, he don't count. I'm not counting that at all. Yeah, Darko did it when he was 18. But I'm not counting that at all. Let's see, Jonathan Kuminga. Let me take a look real quick. But as far as like being a pivotal component for it, because see, Jonathan Kuminga, 2022, he was 19. Horton Tucker. No, I guess Magic won it when he was 20. That's right. He did win in his rookie season. So Magic is the youngest. Yeah, that's right. Just off the rip, me remembering that. But I would say from a person that's starring and featuring, yeah, I think he would be the youngest from a point where they look at him and do that. You know what I mean? Yeah. He don't count. Yeah, hell no. I ain't counting that. Darko not getting no clout from this way. I had to look. I was like, Darko. That kind of threw me off for a second. I did not see that coming. But yeah, everybody else outside of Magic, the only one that truly was the leader of that team, or one of the true leaders of that team, that contributed a lot to them to get that win. But again, I mean, Magic walked into a situation that was like the perfect storm as a rookie. Like, you had Kareem, Worthy, yeah, he walked into a perfect situation to win it his first year. So that's kind of those one-off type scenarios I don't think we're going to ever see again. But as far as like being the guy, I think Ant-Man would be the one clear-cut favorite they would say is like he came in as that guy and definitely did it. Quee said, nope, don't count him. Jay Gear said he got the Wolves. Okay. Anything Outdoors says, is there any good? Is any good? Oh, wait. Oh, is Ant going to be the face of the NBA? My bad. I'm sitting there looking at one other thing, reading that. Is Ant going to be the face of the league? Oh, man, that's a good question. I'll say this. He has the best opportunity to be the face of the league because he has the charisma and like the personality, and he's able to kind of to get along with media as well. We all saw, I thought I uploaded it. I wish I could play that for y'all, man, where he came out and they was doing an interview in the post game, and they were saying, is it true that you told the staff over with the Denver Nuggets that we'll see you. And he cut dude off. I was like, he was like, hell yeah, I said that. He was like, y'all was there, y'all was there. I told him I'd see you, boop boop, see y'all, boop boop, game 7. And he got up and he gave a laugh. Media started laughing and gave a laugh and walked off. Right. If y'all notice, every Anthony Edwards type of what should I say, like interview or anything like that he's done, media is laughing, and he makes you laugh too. So it's like right along with it. So he's working his way into it where he's like he's captivating with the media, and he reaches out to I would say all demographics. You know what I mean, for the most part, but he can relate because he's young too. So some things he's saying, like different age groups or age barrier, like they catch on and they know what he's saying. You know what I mean? So it's a lot that like I can see him being the face of the NBA for sure. Athleticism and his mentality, the way he approaches the game, the leaps and bounds of improvement of his game or improvement he's making each and every year. Just how he plays again, everything else, he has everything to definitely be, the face of the NBA. I can say that for sure. Definitely. He just got to win a chip. People would say Luka. For me, like Luka's a nice player, man. I feel like he cried too much with refs. It irritates the hell out of me. And I feel like he lacks on the defensive side of things. Everything else, I think he does. Great passer, great scorer. He can't jump, but he can jump. He can jump enough to get him a little sneaky body real quick. But yeah, I think defense is the only hole he has in his game. When I look at Anthony Edwards, I would say his basketball IQ might be the only one for a little bit. And what do I mean by that is when they were throwing double teams at him, I would say that's probably the first time he's had double teams come that aggressively and often to him that he wasn't able to figure that out. But it looks like in game 6, he did kind of figure it out a little bit. Because, I mean, in other games when they did throw the double teams at him, he was still calling for a high screen pick and roll type thing. Like, and it's like, bro, if you got an aggressive double team coming, you got to beat the double team, meaning make a quick decision with the ball, right? Like, you got to attack the double team before it gets there. Anything outdoors says Luka gets bucket, but I hate his game. Yeah, and and that's the thing. Anything outdoors, careful, because you got some diehard Dallas Mavericks fans that's in this chat too. So careful, bro. But for me, for me, he definitely can get buckets. I just hate the crying part, and I hate the lack of defense. That's the only two things that my only knock on Luka. Everything else, a young man, hey, he nice. He nice with it for sure. But for Ant-Man, I feel like he competes at a high level on both ends of it. Like he took that challenge to guard Jamal Murray and still gave Jamal Murray buckets, but he was D'ing him up. Like I'm like that. Like I'm with that. Like I'm cut from that same cloth where I want to guard the other player's best defender, or I want to defend the other team's best player, I should say. And he did that. A lot of players now, we don't see that nowadays, man. A lot of these other players, they don't do that stuff. They don't do that stuff at all. A lot of these other players, I kid y'all not, man. When you watch them, what do? They have somebody else guarding them, and then they try to switch over maybe every now and then, like how LeBron would be with Kawhi Leonard type of thing. You know what I mean? He would be petrified. I mean, obviously LeBron 190 years old now, but even when he wasn't old, LeBron still wasn't truly accepting of like that matchup type thing. You know what I mean? What's good with us out? He said Nuggets in 7. Okay. We got that diehard Nuggets fan in there. I already know how he coming with it. But yeah, Anthony Edwards, man, like it's just one of the things when it comes with Ant-Man. Ant-Man is willing to do all and everything it takes to win. I would say his passing, and then just like overall basketball IQ are the only two things I would say that probably needs a little bit of help. Everything else, yeah. And again, he only 22. That's the crazy part. He's only 22, so sky's the limit for him. Jason Tatum, I would say he'll probably be another bucket. His defense isn't. I mean, it's there, but it ain't. Between Tatum and Anthony Edwards, I would have to say Anthony Edwards is a better player. Between the two, if I line them up side by side, I would take Anthony Edwards. I feel like Anthony Edwards has shown up more in bigger moments than Tatum has, and I feel like there's been times where Tatum has gotten to where he want to be the promised land, he fell short, or certain things of shots he messed up, like certain type things. You know what I mean? So it's like for me, Ant-Man has checked all the boxes off that I've seen in comparison to other players that play the same position. That's just my opinion of how I feel about it. That's how I look at it. I'm definitely sure there's some people out there that's either watching now or gonna catch a replay and be like, hell no, I don't agree with this dude. What is he talking about? Hey, I welcome any type of feedback for that. If you disagree, that's cool. I'm not gonna try and persuade you. If you disagree, you can definitely voice it. I'm not gonna time you out. I'm not gonna do any of that. I mean, that's the point. Is that we here to have a basketball conversation. It's not something where it's going to be my opinion only. I want to hear from the chat. I want to hear from people that's watching live or catching the playback. I enjoy the engagement. That's one thing I love about talking sports. You know what I mean? Because with my wife, if I'm like, hey, trying to talk basketball with her, she just looking at me like, okay, like that intrigue and interest is not there. You know what I mean? So I'm like, all right, let me hop on the tube and get into talking with what I'm saying with some of the people's here. But definitely, so again, it's gonna be a hell of a game on Sunday. I cannot wait to watch it, man. Just cannot. Like I said, I thought about doing a play-by-play. Still hesitant, but I'm leaning more so to the side of just watching. I don't think I'm gonna do a play-by-play. I think I'm gonna just watch that joint, enjoy it, and kick back and relax and take it all in, man. Would be nice to be there. I could say that. Let me see. What could we say? She said, I support every former Blue Devil. Trust me, man. We already know. We know how you coming with it. We know anything and all thing Blue Devil, you with it. Even Christian Leitner. He was with y'all too, right? Even though he kind of Houdini, but hey, it is what it is, man. It is what it is. And then the next thing I was gonna talk about real quick, man, was Bronny James combine. She said, I'm biased. Hey, we know you biased. We know you right here with it and you biased. She said, you damn right, yeah. Chris Layton, sorry. That's I ain't gonna say nothing. Jay Gibbs said, I got an old school playoff feeling to this. Oh, this one got an old school playoff feeling. It do. And what's wild is it might be the only series to go 7 games. Because I think I got the Knicks winning tonight, man. I didn't even drop a prediction video, but I got the Knicks winning. So this is my official prediction for that. I got Knicks closing it out, even though we know closeout games is the toughest games, but I got the Knicks closing it out in Indiana and getting that thing wrapped up and enjoying it. What's good with the BC? Appreciate you, brother. Appreciate you coming through, man. I hope you got plenty of rest yesterday. So you said you had passed out, man. Hey, I know how that be. I know how that be, man. Got the two, my 3-year-old, 2-year-old, and we're expecting another. So yeah, I know how that be. Boy, be over here. I'm a walking zombie or a functioning zombie mode right now. Functioning zombie right now, man. It's gonna be worse. Later on in the year, October hit, and then baby boy into this world. Yeah, y'all gonna be like, man, where A1 at? I'm either gonna be just doing videos. If I do a live, man, I'm gonna have some glasses on. Y'all not gonna see my face. I'm gonna put some sunglasses on. Well, I'm gonna be over here looking like I'm gonna be looking like a functioning zombie at full effect. Y'all gonna be like, hey man, you all right? Nah, man, I slept for 1 hour, and it wasn't even 1 hour straight. It was like 20-minute increments. Quick said they hyped him up, and he took it and ran with it. Yeah, that boy. But yeah, Bronny James, man. What is it? Fourth? I think it was the fourth highest. Yeah, fourth highest max vertical jump they had out of the combine for this year. 40.5 inches, so 40.5-inch vertical. Okay, Bronny got some. Yeah, he got some ups for sure. So I'm loving that. I'm loving the fact that he definitely got that. Definitely got that in the bag. That he got. I mean, he take out this daddy. Let's be honest here, man. We all know LeBron. LeBron been taking off on people since high school. We know that for a fact. We seen it firsthand. First game NBA game he had against Sacramento. His signature dunk right off the bat. Boom. So we know LeBron got. So that was only going to be a matter of time. The genes is going to pass down to Bronny and Bryce so they can have takeoff time and flight time whenever they want. BC says stress and long days have it's not facts, man. Quee said you over there making babies. Then the last one. Ain't going to be no more. Anything Outdoors said, I heard LeBron gave you 40 in high school. That's a fact, bro. Like, he didn't get me 40. He didn't give me. He gave my center 40. He gave my center 40. I gave his team 20 though. I gave his team 20, but yeah, he gave us 40. I know I didn't say me because it didn't happen on my head. But ain't the way he was playing that day, and nothing nobody could do about that. That jump was funny as hell to be there and see though, and to play against it was funny as hell. I'd tell you that much. That was one of the funniest things I done seen, bro. Like, and then afterwards, cool as hell. I don't know why your man started talking. You know what I'm saying? I'm like, bro, I have no clue, but it is what it is, man. He talked it, he talked it and tried to walk it and got put in the dirt. You know what I'm saying? Like, things happen. That was one of the funniest things I got to see. I was crying laughing. But yeah, man. So shout out to Bron though. He 160 years old right now, but shout out to him. Shout out to Bron, man. But yeah, Bronny, and then Bronny said, man, like when they was doing the, you know what I'm saying, the little interviews with him, he said it flat out, like, he said it like flat out, like, I don't want it to be a LeBron son. I want it to, or LeBron James Jr. I want it to be a, you know what I'm saying, a Bronny James legacy. I want to be able to have when the conversation is had, y'all not saying LeBron James son, y'all are talking about Bronny James. You know what I'm saying? He making sure to try and separate himself from that fact of being in his dad's shadow, which is going to be extremely tough, but he want to make sure he have his own name. You know what I mean? He don't want to get into something based off the, you know what I'm saying, off his father's back, like type thing. He want to carve out his own lane, his own niche, and have his own name, which I can respect that. You know what I mean? He was knocking down, you know what I'm saying, when he did his combine for the threes, he was knocking down threes. I think he won like 19 or 25 or something like that when they were just doing a 25 shot for threes. So he's a decent shooter as well. In the NBA, if you can shoot threes and play defense, bro, there's a place for you there's a roster spot for you somewhere. Trust me, they're gonna find one for you. That's definitely gonna happen. Quee said you're part of the team unless you was pulling a Kobe in school. You remember that phrase? Yeah, I remember it. I remember. Yeah, I wasn't pulling a Kobe in school. That's why I had to backtrack real quick and I said it like, yeah, he dropped it on us. That's why I threw us in there real quick. Now I ain't never selfish. If he gonna bust our head to the white meat, man, it's gonna happen to all of us, right? But when we go in that locker room, it's gonna be some damn. He was busting your ass. Like, what you doing, bro? Like, you need to go work on. You know what I'm saying? Behind them closed doors, the person that got, you know what I'm saying. We all know. Whoever gonna get that, they gonna get that blame at work. They gonna get that blame at work. It ain't gonna be no situation where we gonna sit here and act like all five of us was guard him. Nah, bro. He was busting your ass. Like, you know what I'm saying? You gotta go work on some things. That's the conversations behind closed doors. What's good with the 88 salute team, man? Appreciate you stopping through, bro. Appreciate you stopping through. Definitely appreciate that. Quee said Shaq told Kobe there's no I in team, and Kobe said, okay. There's a me in that moment. I agree with playing ball. That's a fact. That's a fact. He said ain't no I in team, but he said there is one and there is an I in win, but yeah, there is a me in there too. You're absolutely right about that. And that's the thing, bro. It's like, and to be built like that at a young age, that's how it separated them because the drive, right? It's like you need your team to win, but also there is games where that individual player has to take over. We done seen games where players just went off. Like for example, Klay Thompson against OKC. Well, I think it was game 6? I think it was either game 5 or game 6. I can't remember which one, where he hit the NBA record threes. You know what I'm saying? Again, a team needs somebody to step up, and he stepped up in that moment, and he was just like, hey, he was letting that thing go. And it's like, somebody, what do you do? You know what I mean? What do you do? If somebody get going like that, you got to feed it to them. You got to let them cook. 3 and D, absolutely. If you can 3 and D, bro, there's a spot for you in the league for sure. Definitely. If you can 3 and D, there's a spot for you. And I think Bronny understood that, or he's understanding that, and his dad is telling him that too. Is like, do 3 and D, show that that's something that's appeasing to all damn near all teams in the league, and then work your way in and showing off the rest of your skill set. Let's be honest. When everybody heard of Kawhi Leonard at first, nobody was thinking offensively at all. Only thing you heard is that he played amazing defense. And that's where it kind of trended and stopped at. For Kawhi, that was his niche. That's what he was known for, was defense. And then all of a sudden he started showing, okay, I can shoot a little bit. I won't say ball handling, but definitely can shoot a little bit. I can attack the rim. Even though his shot is flat as hell, man. Kawhi Leonard is like literally a guard version of Tim Duncan. Like that motherfucker, he shoot, that shit is like this, like straight down. Like it ain't no art, it's straight down, bro. I'm like, man, what in the hell? So that's what Kawhi jumper remind me of is Tim Duncan. But again, he utilized defense to get those minutes and then start slowly trickling in the rest of it. I think Bronny can do the same thing. Utilize what you can do best now, and then slowly start showing that, hey, there's more to my game. And there's numerous other players that have that same kind of thing where it's like their reputation was only play defense, defense, defense. Ron Artest, another one, defense, 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 but it knocked down the occasional three. And he started showcasing that too. Trevor Ariza, like there's numerous players literally known defense first and then start showing they can play offense as well. Brian Corbett said, my coach told me there is an I in C. Yep. And especially because BC, you only like 5'2", bro. So you you like 5'2" out there, man. That's definitely it. And anything Outdoors said again against the Kings, yeah, bro. LeBron's opening game against the Kings, that signature dunk, man. I saw that joint in high school. He did that against my team, man. I was like, I think I subbed in the next play afterwards. He called timeout. He took off, kind of looked back, did his little cock it to the side, throw it down. It's like, okay. I mean, that's basic, basic as hell, but hey, he getting up when he doing it. I don't know if y'all seen it, and I know I can't play it because I'm gonna get a copyright strike, but LeBron high school dunk contest. Bro, LeBron's a high school dunk contest, bro. Like, he doing dunks that I can do. Like, I'm like, bro, come on, man. Like, all this hype to do them base. Like, you got females out here, and this is no slight to females at all. This is just saying you got females out here that can do that same dunk package he did in that dunk contest. And he won it. Like, come on, man. that junk is wild to me. Quee said he has some big ass hands to be that bad at shooting. Yeah, I'm telling you, that boy nicknamed the Claw for real. Like, Kawhi got hands that belong on a 7'9" guy, which is wild. 88 Sports said, who you got, the Wolves or Denver? I'm taking the Minnesota Timber Nuggets Wolves. I ain't got no dog in the race, man. I just want to see a good ass basketball game, smart basketball being played in a good game. That's it. That's all I want to see. I don't care who win it. I just want to see smart basketball in a good game. But I think the Wolves are going to win it. Something just tells me the Wolves are going to win it. I think Jokic is going to have a beast of a game, but I think Anthony Edwards is going to match and exceed that. And Mike Conley is going to play a pivotal point. And I feel like, what is it? I feel like Jamal Murray he's not gonna show up like he's supposed to, and Aaron Gordon might flame out a little bit. And Michael Carter Jr. is gonna do the same thing he do. If Michael Carter Jr. is not knocking down threes, he has no other impact on the game, which is odd as hell to me. He only wants to shoot threes. He's 6'9". He should be posting up and attacking the rim. That's what he should be doing, but he doesn't. I have no clue why. He selectively ever does it. It drives me insane, man. BC said I could throw it with two hands though. Hey man, we all know a certain, you know what I'm saying, certain dudes in the hood, you know what I'm saying, that's short as hell but had bunnies for sure. Like that definitely could dunk. You know what I mean? We definitely have we all know a handful of them. I knew a few of them, you know what I mean? And you wouldn't expect it. You know what I'm saying? They couldn't get out, they couldn't go ride the ride at Valley Fair or Fair, but they that short, but then you know what I'm saying, you make the mistake of standing under that rim and they're gonna put you in it. I didn't see that happen first hands of people. I bust out laughing every time. Quick BC, that's what you're supposed to do though. Yep. That's a fact. Laugh out loud. What? Yeah, Quick, I said it about, if y'all talking about my comment about, he said which team I'm picking. yeah, that's what I said. I got the Minnesota Timber Nuggets, Wolves. Yeah, I mix it all in there. I just want to see. Quee said, A1, he ain't talking about Duncan though. What are you talking about? Let me see. BC Queen said BC ain't hitting nobody in the paint. BC, that's what you're supposed to do though. Hit nobody in the paint. Oh, he talking about, they must be talking about the dunking thing. Yeah. BC, he gotta get a running start. He gotta get a running start. He was out there, you know what I'm saying? Little darker Muggsy Bogues out there trying to go and throw somebody in the rim. Oh, he talking about literally throwing the ball. Okay. BC said, "Yeah, I was talking about dunking." Yeah, I thought you was talking about dunking. I thought we talking about literally throwing the ball. Yo, wow, yo, wow. But yeah, man, Bronny James is he got his work cut out for him, bro. We all seen firsthand how not Austin Reeves, damn it, what is his name? Doc Rivers' son. I cannot remember it. Let me see what Doc Rivers' son name is, man. I done drew a blank on his damn name. Oh, Austin Rivers. There we go. Austin Rivers. I'm tripping. Yeah, Austin Rivers. I don't know why I was thinking something else. Yeah, Austin Rivers. Like we seen how the league had it out for him badly. The whole time he was playing, they had it out for him badly. He had to live in his dad's shadow. The fact his dad a coach, and he had to play under his dad. He was getting minutes, and people were saying he shouldn't be getting minutes because he wasn't as good. And it's like, bruh, like he Austin Rivers was a decent player. He wasn't terrible. He had a little bit of game to him, but at the same time, it was the stigma of coming behind your dad, who was a coach. You know what I mean? So it was like people kind of they felt a certain way about it. And then LeBron being that who LeBron is, they're gonna feel some type of way about it too, because they understand that LeBron swings the pendulum of power like as if he changing a hat type thing. Like we all know when he say something, they teams, organizations move. If LeBron say, whoever draft my son, I'm gonna come there. Man, y'all gonna see it. Y'all gonna see a bidding war out this world. I mean, some people might say, nah, some teams he ain't got, bruh. The way LeBron played over the last couple of years, even at his advanced age, he still can get the job done in spots when you need him to. But the thing about it is, he's gonna put butts in seats. So people are looking at it from two perspectives. You got a high basketball IQ player that might be able to lure in some other players that want to go compete for a championship. So they might come there too. You're gonna sell more tickets. It's a proven point when LeBron goes somewhere, the economy or market, it jumps. It gets a, you know what I'm saying, it gets a shot in the arm and it jumps. Like, you know what I'm saying? He's like an adrenaline junkie type of thing for them. Like that's what he's gonna do for your economy, for your organization, for your team. It's just a fact. If you are a LeBron hater, cool. That's fine with me. I could care less. LeBron fan, cool. I could care less. But I'm just telling y'all is that if he come out and say that, teams they're gonna be jumping, trying to figure out. There's gonna be trades amongst picks. There's gonna be like things are gonna happen. He's gonna and Bronny would get probably drafted in probably like top 5, top 3 if LeBron came out and said that. Now, obviously, he voiced about saying that he would love to play with his son or play with his son. He did voice that at one point and stuff, but it's like Bronny is like, bro, like I just want to get in the league. Like I just want to get in and then compete and see where I fit in. That's Bronny's energy. Bronny don't care about playing with LeBron. LeBron care about playing with him. You know what I'm saying? I think the only other factor from a professional athlete point was like Ken Griffey Jr. playing with his pops in baseball. That's the only other scenario I can think about where they actually got to play together. Right. So I can only imagine, man, it's gonna be an uphill battle for Bronny because again, that's a lot. That's some big shoes to fill, man. Big shoes to fill. You know what I'm saying? Jordan kids, you see Michael Jordan's sons, they kind of just was like, yeah, nah, I can't. They realized that they couldn't do nothing with filling their pop shoes. So instead, you know what I'm saying, we see one of Jordan kids is knocking down Scottie Pippen ex-wife, which is wild to me, but whatever. That's their own they own weird little dynamic that they got going on. You know what I mean? I'm gonna let them do their own thing with that. We said the assets and liabilities kick in big time. Yeah. y'all wow, yeah. But yeah, so it's like for him, I think for Bronny, it's like stay the course, stay focused, bro. You're gonna have a lot of scrutiny, you're gonna have a lot of haters, you're gonna have a lot of people saying you only in the league because of your daddy and stuff like that. Bruh, keep working. That's the only thing I can tell you. If you somehow catch a wind of this from whomever, keep working. That's the only advice that you can ever be told that'll hold true and it's gonna age well. Keep working. Just keep working. Ignore everything else outside of your own head or outside of your locker room. If you get drafted, just keep working. Even if you don't get drafted, keep working. If your dream is to play in the league, keep working, bro. You have every resource available to you to give you the best opportunity to live out your dream. That's the one thing I would say to him is to keep doing that. Keep grinding, keep working, keep putting in the work, perfecting your craft, and you're gonna be able to get there. Because like I said, you got every resource possible in order for you to live out your dream, bro. Take advantage of it. That would be my advice to Bronny. Stay off social media. Don't pay no attention to it because you were already getting scrutiny at the fact of the numbers that you were putting up in USC in your college. You know, it's in the 1 year play. You were already getting scrutiny for that. And then you decided to go into the NBA draft and then getting hate from that side. And then you go and do the combine, you're still getting hate from that side. Like these things are going to happen. In which I think he probably already knows and is extremely comfortable with the fact that, again, his daddy is LeBron James. And we all know how LeBron been treated since day one of being in the league. One of the faces of the league at an extremely early age, had the most pressure on him as I've ever seen for somebody that's coming straight out of high school, but has been hated on like literally his entire NBA career, and has lived under a microscope for his entire NBA career. So it's like that's the type of thing where it's like his son see all this daily. You know what I'm saying? Even in high school when he was hooping, he had all the cameras on him and everything. So it's like he should be used, you know what I'm saying, to playing and being under the bright lights. It shouldn't be an issue, but you just never know. You got to wait and see because you never know how it's going to be. You don't know how it's going to pay out. So we'll have to wait and see for that joint, man. My next one, man, Donovan Mitchell, future with the Cavs. You know what I'm saying? What's good with Imani Brown? Salute to you, bro. Salute to you, man. Appreciate you coming through. I'm gonna drop it in a minute. I'm just finishing cooking up on a couple of things, and I can definitely drop it and recap and go over any of them joints. So then that way, if anybody want to pull up, they definitely can. About this, damn, lost your. Oh, so Donovan Mitchell, future with the Cavs, right? He came out and said, because there's been a lot of questions about what's he gonna do, what's his interest, and things of that nature, right? He came out and said, "I'm happy here in Cleveland." That's the right thing to say in public. Behind them closed doors, if you're not, I say this to Donovan Mitchell, man. You're not gonna lure another star to come to Cleveland to play with you. You got a nice squad there, but for some reason, it won't be enough to get you past where y'all made it to now. It won't be enough, bro. So if you decide that you want to compete and play for a championship, I'm pretty sure his agent is already, like, again, he came out, made a public statement. We've seen people say, I want to stay here until I retire. 2 days later, they demanded a trade or they didn't got traded. You appeasing to the public, which is cool. But then if the opportunity comes for you to go, let's just say to the Lakers, I guarantee you're going to take it. Let's just say go to, what was another squad, man? Big market team. Let's say go to the Knicks. You probably would take it. Let's say go to any other squad. I'm pretty sure you're probably going to take it. Because, again, it's an opportunity, a step closer for you to compete or win a championship, which is the ultimate goal of what he said he wants to do. So his future with the Cavs, him coming out and saying that, what's good with it, Daniel Barry? Salute to you, bro. Him coming out and saying that is literally just a public thing that he smartly did. But in all reality, I'm pretty sure, like, it's a good possibility that he might be moving on, but we're gonna have to wait and see, man. And then my last little topic that I had, the Lakers coaching search struggles. This is no surprise to me as well. That's a hard seat. That's a hot seat to walk into when you're dealing with LeBron James. Again, we all know you can call him a prima donna, you can call him your GOAT, whatever you want to call him. But we all know when it comes to LeBron James, man, you dealing with a level of it's expectation. I wouldn't say championship or bust, but it's an expectation of there's a lot that comes with dealing with the LeBron. There's a lot that comes with that. And I'm pretty sure anybody in this joint that know anything about basketball and is unbiased or realistic about it understands what I'm talking about. Everywhere he's been, it's been the LeBron show and appeasing and making sure that he's happy. You know what I mean? A lot of the league then turn into making sure your superstars are happy. They don't want to go against it type thing. So when it comes to LeBron, understanding the power that he wields and how he holds, they don't want to, teams don't want to, they don't want to mess with that. They don't want to mess that up. So you got coaches that's gonna come in saying, like, I don't have control over the locker room. He got control over it. So like, why would I want to walk into a situation where I'm sitting here trying to figure out, like, if I say this, you know what I'm saying, is the team gonna turn on me, or is it they listen to me or they listen to him type thing and stuff like that. LeBron has to buy into a coach, whoever the coach is gonna be, him to show full support and respect to that coach. And then obviously everybody else is gonna kind of fall in line as well. That's gonna be a tough thing to find. I mean, there's only probably like I would say 3 coaches that he might have an interest in showing that respect to. Ty Lue is one of them. I would assume Mark Jackson would be the other. I think he would give Juwan Howard that same respect. And then there's one other coach I had in mind, but I think that, like, that's pretty much it. I don't see a lot that he would be like, yeah, I'm backing this coach 110%. I show respect. I'm not gonna send no cryptic, passive aggressive type message and all that kind of stuff. I don't think there's too many. So for me, it's like, yeah, I'm not surprised by struggles and a lack of in coaches that are enthused to go in there and want to accept that job or interview for it. I would say one coach they should have probably went after, but the Phoenix Suns snatched him up extremely quick, was Mike Budenholzer. I think they should have interviewed him and talked to him, just because, again, an ex Popovich assistant on that coaching staff with Popovich, and then he won a chip with the Milwaukee Bucks, so he's used to personalities and things like that. It's, again, would LeBron give him that same type of respect? That's the thing, and I think he would, because, again, he did it at the highest level. He also was on the coaching staff for one of the best coaches in NBA history, in Greg Popovich for the Spurs. So I think he would have, but the Phoenix Suns wasted no time. They snatched him up in a heartbeat. It was like, nope, get him over here right now. So we're gonna have to wait and see, man. Definitely gonna have to wait and see. But definitely, I'm gonna drop this link, man. Anybody want to pull up? Y'all can pull up, man. We can chop it up and get to it. But definitely gonna drop this for y'all. On how much longer I'll be on here for, but definitely be on there for a little bit long. Talk this good basketball with y'all, man. And then I'm gonna get my butt up out the way for sure. So pin that, join the chat. So anybody want to pull up, feel free. Otherwise, yeah, we can cook a little bit more. And then I'm gonna get my butt up out the way, man. Y'all know I'm an old man now, so old man now, man. So I'll be needing to, you know what I'm saying, get my nap in. Nah, I can't. I didn't. My kids go to sleep, man. They sleep right now. This is the do a live time. Kids go to sleep, drop a video, do a live, or do some editing, or go for a run, do something active. I took some naps, but I just wake up. I feel more tired when I take a nap. I'm like, I can't do it, man. That taking naps will throw me all the way off. Throw me all the way off, man. But I was gonna say also, another part. I'll keep cooking on this, and anybody want to pull up, feel free. What was it? This Jalen Brunson thing, bro. If Jalen Brunson get them past the Pacers, which I think he will do, I think that contract he had with the Knicks, that $100 million, that's gonna be a steal. Bro. That's gonna be one of the steals. That's gonna be one of the steal that they're gonna talk about, where you have a player his stature that's done did what he did for the Knicks, literally be able to come in there and do what he's done, and they only paying him $100 million. We seeing players nowadays making 200 plus million, you know what I'm saying, 150, things like that, and they get him for 100. Like, that's gonna be a steal of a thing, man. Y'all keep an eye out for that. I think they gonna give him an extension this offseason. That's what I believe. What's good with it, Monty? What's good with it, bro?
What's going down, my brother? Can you hear me? Is my fan tripping? I don't need you to talk about my airplane and shit.
Yeah, that jet engine, that Mach 5 you got back there.
I just seen your post, man, and seen that you live. So let me go slide and rock out with Brody for a minute, man. Pull up on you. Know he's gonna be doing some basketball talk.
Oh yeah, oh yeah. Now I finally started utilizing that Instagram for what it's worth, man. So at first, like I told you, why I even had it. So I was like, hell, I might as well go ahead and start using it for what I'm supposed to use it for to try and get some more exposure. So I was like, man, going to these boxing channels and chats. I'm like, bro, this ain't gonna help grow my joint. I gotta expand. So I've been dipping off into a bunch of other basketball channels and hopping on panels with them and cooking up some stuff. So hopefully I've been able to kind of spread amongst that way. So we're gonna have to wait
Bro,
and see, man.
that's how you grow. That's all you gotta do. Jump on the channels, bro. Put your knowledge out there. The ones that like you, they will follow, bro. You know what I mean?
Hmm.
Like players' choice with ticking them over there. I'll be over there. I'll be different ticket. Like, you know what you gotta do, bro. You know what I'm saying? It's
Hmm.
all about putting in the grind though. But like you say, you got the kids, things of that nature. So you can only do so much when you can, bro. But it's all about just putting in the grind, bro. And in time, it will, you know what I mean? The hard work will pay off, bro. But just on these playoffs, bro, I've been liking them, bro. I've been liking them. And to touch on that Donovan Mitchell situation, fam, I always wanted Donovan Mitchell, bro. Man, when I tell you, I swear to you, bro, I always wanted Donovan Mitchell, bro. Like he is an engine that go, fam. He is somebody that can penetrate and dish out. Like it's like his style of play. It's that's like my style of playing basketball. Like I love those type of players. You know what I mean? So it's like
Hmm.
if the Lakers get a chance to get him, like, because we don't know what LeBron gonna do with his son coming into the league, and him saying he want to play with him being at the Cleveland game and things of that nature, right? I'm just gonna be real with you, A1, bro. I'm just gonna keep it real. Right now, bro, I'd rather have Donovan Mitchell than LeBron James. I'd rather put Donovan Mitchell with AD than
Hmm.
LeBron with AD. I feel like that 1-2 combination right there would be a better fit. Not nothing against LeBron, you know what I'm saying? But I feel like LeBron is aging out. You know what I'm saying? I do. I feel like he's aging out. Even though he's strong as he is, he's still doing what he's doing at the age he's at. But if you can pull off the trade and go on send LeBron back and go on let him get his son, you feel me? Because he want his son to come to the league. Well, he don't want nothing. His son coming. Let me
Hmm.
rephrase that. He want to play with his son in the league. And I don't think the Lakers, you know what I mean, even though Jenny Bush, she love him and things of that nature, right? They probably pull some strings to get him. I feel like he'll have a better fit with his son over in Cleveland than in LA. I feel like in LA with his son over there, it'll be too much pressure on LeBron. Even though I like Bronny mentality, right? He know his role. He know he's not no superstar player. He understand, you know what I mean? If people been checking him out, he say he like man, I forgot. Did you remember? Did you see that little interview with him when he talked
Hmm.
about the players that he liked?
Hmm.
But he called out a few role players, right? Um, Damn, man, I'm sorry, y'all. I slipped my mind. But he called out some players that play their role right. They play their role very good and fit in certain systems, you know. And he ain't trying to come in or I'm a LeBron James or I'm a Michael Jordan or a Kobe. You know what I mean? It's like, and I like that
Hmm.
because he's not trying to put too much pressure on himself. You know what I mean? So I just feel like that'd be a good fit because LeBron on his like 1 or 2 more years, LeBron gone. Like I just think he's sticking around to try to play with. I'm just gonna be real. I think he's sticking around to play with his son.
Yeah.
So if you can get a young player like Donovan Mitchell to LA, bro, with his energy, I feel like that'd be better for AD. If he can stay healthy and that'll fit all the pieces around. So I always wanted Donovan Mitchell to the Lakers. I like that. Like you say, the coaching situation. I feel like if LeBron leaves, because coaches do too much when you have a player like LeBron James, in my opinion. I feel like they try to go out there, they try to overdo things, or they try to, it's like LeBron is the coach. Like, how can you, if you have a coach that ain't on that level of a Greg Popovich or a Phil Jackson or a Doc Rivers or somebody to that nature or that degree that
Hmm.
been at that level, you know what I'm saying, that know how to coach those superstars like that. LeBron, he's the coach. He can call the plays up. He can do what he want to do instead of somebody being stern and saying, even though I'm not saying LeBron is hard to coach, but
Yeah.
somebody being stern and being like, well, this the system that we run in, this what we go run, this the players we coming up with. And I think teams will follow that more, you know what I mean, than following LeBron James. I feel like the Lakers go as far as LeBron James go take him. You know what I mean? And that's crazy to say because he ain't the best player on the team, in my opinion. But they gonna go as far as LeBron James go take him because nobody else is gonna step up and say it's my team. How can you say that when you got people talking about the goat over here in LeBron James? You feel me? It's just being
Hmm.
realistic to me. I still feel like AD is the best player over there, but I don't feel like AD was a step on toes like that or a man up to say, oh, I'm right now at this stage, I'm better than LeBron James. You know what I'm saying?
Yep.
And not saying LeBron might have a problem with it, but he won't step up and do that. You feel me? But if you bring in a Donovan Mitchell, then I feel like that'll fit better. And it's just things that I'd be looking at, bro, to help our team get better. You feel me? So we got to get younger, and we is young, but I just think LeBron James is the problem to me. And I fuck with LeBron like I do. You know what I'm saying? But I feel like he's the problem to me, bro.
Yeah, you ain't
Do you
getting
think I'm
no.
tripping?
No, you ain't getting no argument out of me for that. Because the one thing I know is the Lakers would never trade him. It would literally be the fact of him how he just signed an extension. But we know he probably got some language in there that'll allow him to, if he, like not really force a trade, but in a
Uh-huh.
sense he could force a trade to like go somewhere else type thing. I don't think they would ever trade him. I think it would be his option and he would just leave. But I don't think the Lakers would draft Bronny for that reason of saying because I think bro, I think if I'm and again I said it earlier, I'll be honest, man. I don't think Bronny is as fixated with playing with his dad as LeBron is playing with him. Like
Thank
Bronny is
you.
like, bro, I want to be able to go somewhere and just hoop. Like I ain't trying to worry about the we in the same locker room and they thinking like, what I'm saying, I'm getting minutes because you telling the coach and stuff like that. Like you can't be
Yes.
in control of my NBA career because I didn't put in
Yes.
like the physical work to get here. And I think that's the type of time that Bronny is on. He's like, nah, bro, like I want to make sure y'all addressing me as me. That's my pops. That's cool. But y'all gotta understand, I'm my own man. I had to run these miles or run these
Mm-hmm.
suicides on the court. Again, anybody know what that is? It's just running all the lines on the court going back and forth. Literally like he's the one that had to put in all this work and he don't want to be in the shadow of LeBron. Like anything that happens is like everybody looking at him, like the attention seeker type thing. But if it was me, because I think the Lakers could pursue Donovan Mitchell just flat out, like and add him in addition with LeBron and AD. But they, I there are some things there that they can make that happen. It's just a matter of if they're gonna pull the trigger to do it. That's the only thing. As far as a coach though, I know BC mentioned Sam Cassell. Like I think he don't have enough experience as a coach to kind of garner LeBron respect type thing. I think literally it'd have to be maybe a Mark Jackson,
Yep.
even though he never won a championship. He's a Hall of Famer and a no nonsense type coach. Nobody getting a pass, nobody is above reproach type of person. Juwan Howard, because Juwan Howard was with that Heat's coaching staff when he played in Miami with Coach Spo, and when Pat Riley told him like, "This is my team in my town," like
Uh-huh.
you abide by my like he said LeBron straight, you know what I mean, type thing. And so that's when like LeBron, did his little bit in Miami and got up out of there because he didn't necessarily like not having control of something type thing. He wanted to be where he went back to Cleveland, and it was immediately, what I'm saying, David Black, get out of here. You don't know what you're doing. Mike Brown, get out of here. You don't know what you're doing. Who else? Like all these coaches is like that he told him, like, what I'm saying, like, nah, you too green. I don't want you wasting my prime years type thing. Get up out of here. So it's
Yep.
like if there's only a couple of coaches where he won't have that type of cachet over or control over where they coming in and what I'm saying, from a respect perspective, they looking eye to eye type thing. So I think for him, it's like, yeah, he need that type of coach. Otherwise, it's like, yeah, bro, whoever accept that coaching job gonna be a puppet, plain and simple. They
I
they
love the
not
Mark
coming
Jackson. I
into it.
love the Mark Jackson.
Yeah, but I think they making it tough on him because they were saying he made like some type of homophobic comments or something. Like, bro, we done seen some of these people do worse that's in these coaching or other type of positions, and then here they are getting multiple chance after chance after chance after chance. It's like, come on, man.
They
They
want
they
to
gotta they gotta not cut that out because I already know that's BS.
kill your whole career over one mistake. You know what I mean? Like, get
Hmm.
out of here, man.
Yeah, that part that's wild to me. So it's like I be looking at the joint like, nah, bro, like that don't even sound right. But yeah, they gonna struggle to find a coach. That's one thing they gonna do. They gonna struggle to find a coach that's gonna be willing to come in there and want to accept that type of job, due to the fact that again you got him there. So it's like he is the good and the bad all at the same time. Meaning good because what he can produce and do and all that on the court, and then bad meaning like everything off the court too. It's
It's
like
true.
so it's like it's tough, bro. It's a tough position to be entertaining it to accept and think like it's gonna be okay or we gonna figure it out. It's like nah, it's one of them things, man. You go in there with a head full of you know what I'm saying, head full of black hair. About 3 weeks in, you done grayed out as if you dipped your head in snow. And I'm like, bro, ain't
What's
no
your
way.
What's your thoughts on tonight game?
Oh, I got the Knicks closing that thing out, man. I got Knicks.
I got the Pacers taking it to 7.
You think so? And that's
Yeah,
the wild thing, bro. Like I I ain't even against it. I can see it happening. I can see the Pacers coming out and doing what the Wolves just did to the Nuggets, bro. Like, just come out guns blazing and don't let up.
uh-huh. I think both series. Like I pick up. I saw the Wolves last night taking it, getting the dub. I see the
Hmm.
Pacers tonight getting the dub. Like I see them taking it to 7 as well.
Hmm.
But I'm with you. I don't cancel out the Knicks getting it done tonight because if Bronson have one of them days, like if he go out there and go for it, I feel
Hmm.
like he can get it. You know what I'm saying? I feel like he can get it. But I do see the Pacers holding it down at home tonight.
Yep. That's the
And then
thing.
Game 7 in New York, right?
Yep.
And
Yep. Yeah.
I got the Knicks taking it in 7 at home, just like I got the Nuggets closed it out. Even though the Warriors played their ass off, I got the Nuggets closing it out, and I got the Knicks closing it out at home. I got both of them closing it out at home.
I was like, man, I have the Wolves winning it, but I'm like, man, I just hope they didn't overexert all
Hmm.
their energy, all of they mental. They put so much into that game 6. I'm just like, bro, a lot of teams that normally come out like that and have that type of performance in the game 6, they normally fall flat the next game. Even if it's not a game 6, they normally fall flat the next game. I would be surprised if they're able to replicate or duplicate that same type of performance in game 7 over in Denver. I'd be shocked. But I was shocked when they won game 1 and game 2. So it's like they're capable of doing it. It's just a matter of, you know what I'm
Yeah,
saying?
man.
It's high stakes now. Shit, it's win or go home.
I'm talking about Game 2. Fucking surprised the shit out, and they didn't just win; they beat their ass.
Hmm.
They didn't just win. And but you know what I said? I said they ain't gonna capitalize. I swear on my father's soul. A1. I said they gonna go home. They gonna let the Nuggets take both games at their house. But I said the Nuggets go take both of the games at their house, but they not go cap. I said if they can steal one game at home, they can win this series. But if they let the
Hmm.
Nuggets take 2 games, they not winning. You know what I mean? And I had it going just like this. I had it going just like this. If they take both of them, they gonna go home and go win. They will come back and they go lose. You know what I mean? And not saying they don't have a chance to get it, but I feel like Jogic, even though I feel like SAG was the MVP this year, I agree
Hmm.
with Shaq. I don't care what nobody say. I agree with Shaq. Alexander should have got MVP.
Hmm.
They like he balled his ass out, bro. 50 plus games for 30, the number one seed. Like, come on now, bro. Like, don't get me wrong, Jokic did his thing, bro. Like, the dude is special. Like, oh my God, bro. I get credit where credit is due. But at the same time, we got to keep it real. You know what I'm saying? And Shaq kept it real when he was talking to him, and I respect that. And I feel like Uncle Shay Shay, you was out of line this time. But um, I do feel like if because I feel like Anthony Edwards has a chance to be. And as much as I love Jason Tatum, my St. Louis dog, you feel me? He got
Hmm.
his time. But I feel like Anthony Edwards can be that star. Like, how we'd be looking for the next superstar? Like LeBron
Hmm.
still got the title right now. I get that to him. He's still the face of the league. You know what I mean? Doing as long as he in, he gonna be the face. I give him that. But I feel like that Memphis boy, John Morant, he had a big shot, bro, of being something special, like that next star. But he let these streets, deteriorate him from certain situations. I feel like Anthony Edwards is having that same impact like John Morant was having. You know what I'm saying? I feel like, but I feel like he more laid back with his. John Morant. drinking, want to dance. I feel like Anthony Edwards, he's more laid back, but he got that. He still has that personality. You know what I'm saying? That can
Mhm.
roll over the people, bro. I'm liking what I'm saying to Anthony Edwards, bro. I really am. I feel like he emerged into the next star. The things he doing, and that's why I feel like he gonna lose. I feel like he gonna lose this year, but I feel like it's gonna put a chip on his back next year to say, man, we took the fucking Nuggets 7 games, and not only that, we beat them 2 games in their house, and we let it slip. I feel like that's gonna charge him up more. You know what I'm saying? Now I ain't saying he can't do it by himself, but I feel like he gonna have that hunger because he loved winning, bro. One thing about Anthony Edwards, he's a winner. He loved winning, and I see that drive and that hunger in him. And I feel like he got what it takes to be that next superstar. And I hope I'm not wrong, but I like what I'm saying in that kid. You know what I mean? Do you sense that in him?
Oh yeah, no, no, I definitely do. Let's go with the Demetrius, right? Salute to you, bro. Nah, man. So with him, I spoke on that a little bit earlier too, and I was just saying when it come to Ant Man, right? I feel like I think anything outdoors. Somebody else in the chat had asked me. He was like, "Do you feel like Ant Man got he the next face of the league?" And I broke it down to how I was saying I think he is because he has the charisma and personality that's captivating to not only to the media but also to the fan, like to fans of all different ages, because he's tapping in with the fans that's playing what is it? Not Fortnite, but playing these type of video games, right? So that he's
Right?
tapping in with the fan base. Do that. He's
Call
tapping
of
in.
Duty.
Yeah, he's tapping in with them. He's tapping in with the Madden group. He's tapping in, and everybody of all different ages play both of them. He's
Mm-hmm.
tapping in with the what is it? With the fashion individuals. He's tapping in, and this is just all just off court that he's tapping in with, right? And
Mm-hmm.
just like how he carries himself, again, charisma, how he talks to the media. He's having everybody laughing and things like that. And then you double back on it, and then he captures the fan base of all ages when it comes to his play on the court, because he's a throwback player from a Kobe, a Jordan type era, which is I'm cutthroat and I'm coming at you, and it's no, like, you know what I'm saying, there's no beating around the bush when it come to him. Like, he gonna give you buckets, and the way he gonna give you buckets, it's gonna be mid range, it's gonna be putting you in the rim, it's gonna be knocking down the three, and then he shows the element that a lot of people call for in the league or say there's a shortage of right now, which is defense. No defense being played. He locks in on the defensive end as well. He accepts that challenge. So
Mm-hmm.
he's clicking on all cylinders of just saying, like, okay, start him with what people want, what players, like, what other players respect, what fans are asking for, and on both ends of it. So he's doing everything right, bro. Like, for me, I think he's checking all the boxes, and he's on his way to being that next face. Everybody else, like, is missing something. Like a Jason Tatum is doesn't really lock in like on the defensive end, or he comes up a little short as far as in the biggest moments and stuff like that, right?
He too quiet
Doesn't,
too.
yeah, it doesn't really engage with media to kind of sell his brand and stuff like
There
that.
you
Like,
go.
Ant Man sells his brand. I mean, he got his own signature shoe, but at the same time, he can be the face of that and comfortably sell that shoe, that brand as well, because it's like people are seeing what he does. And like I said, bro, there's so many videos of this dude already out, not only just from high school, him putting bodies in the rim, but also videos out about his interviews going viral for his responses. How they asked him, and the what was it? The media asked him after this game 6, like, "Oh, did you tell the staff in Denver that you were going to be back?" And he cut dude off and was like, "Hell yeah, I told her, hey, I'll see you MFers in game 7. We'll be
That's
back
right.
here. I'll see you MFers in game 7." And the media people started laughing and stuff like that. But it was just the confidence and the bravado he showed to them. And then obviously it started making, obviously, if you got diehard Timberwolves fans or just diehard Anthony Edwards fans, they're like, bro, yeah, we rocking with him. Like, you know what I mean? Like, he liked that. And so when you come off that authentic with stuff, bro, it's like you putting yourself in a position to be that. I think with Ja, it was more so like everybody saw the athleticism, they saw like the skill, the potential, and stuff like that was there. He made him a couple mistakes. I think he can recover from it. But the face of the league, they want a person that's the face of the league to have like a LeBron type
Clean image.
lifestyle. Yeah, a LeBron type lifestyle. You know what I'm saying, outside the court, which is you take care of your family, you stay out of what is it? You stay out of like law, like, you know,
Yeah.
stuff like that. But for the most part, you have a clean life. You like boxers, like
Clean image. Yep.
you live a clean boxer lifestyle. That's the same thing here. Is like making sure there ain't no smut on your rep. There ain't nobody out there seeing this person that did this and yada yada yada. It's like, nah, bro. Like, you be the face by doing that, and I think that's the element that he's able to kind of take advantage of by seeing LeBron go through that. You know what I mean? He's seeing these other players go through situations where it's like, how did you become one of the faces of the league for a short period? Like Kobe, he had it for a minute and stuff like that. He had a hiccup along the way, and then he got right back to like winning. Kind of winning sways everything, and that's what happened with Kobe.
When Powell came, got back to it.
Mhm. So it's like for him, Ant's in a great position, bro. I think he gonna definitely be one of them people that or not one of. I think he would be the next face of the league, especially if he won a chip this year. It's hands down. They gonna say it immediately. BC said, "Oh, heads like Edwards too." Yep, yep, definitely. And he said, "SGA definitely MVP in my world." Yeah, I think a lot of people agree with that, bro. Like saying that like Jokic did the same typical thing that he's already done the couple of times that he won it before. SGA is like doing something where it's like he has this Thunder team that really they ain't got no other names outside of Chet Holmgren that are people are aware of, but he got them battling, tooth and nail with a Dallas team. They got Luca and Kyrie on it.
Exactly, bro. So, okay, what's your Western Conference and what's your Eastern Conference? Who you got going to the Western Conference? And who you got going to the Eastern Conference?
I think Western Conference for me, man. I'm gonna go Lakers and or not Lakers. I'm gonna go Wolves and Mavs. Man, I want my Lakers team to be there so bad, bro.
We ain't doing that shit.
I'm gonna go Wolves and Mavs for the West, and then for the East, I'm gonna go well, obviously Celtics and I'm gonna go Celtics and Knicks. If
Celtics
if
and Knicks.
Celtics and Pacers play, that's gonna be a sweep. Celtics and Knicks, I think that might go 6 or 7.
Yeah, I got the Celtics. Okay, now who you got going all the way?
Playing in the finals or winning it.
And now who got going to the finals for the East and the West?
So I say Celtics out of the East, out of the West. Man, between the Mavs and the Wolves, that's a tough one, man.
That's something new too. I like the Mavs and the Wolves. It's something
Yeah,
new. Get it
yeah, that's something. I can't even pick between it because I look at it in a way that the Mavs have everything to match up against the Wolves.
hmm
Like it's a hell of a matchup between them two teams, man, and it's hard to pick between the two. I'll say this: if Denver beats the Wolves and Denver plays the Mavs and Denver gets past the Mavs, Denver's gonna win a championship again. And Boston can try, but I just feel like Denver will just win it again because they would just dominate them.
right. That big style of play. I feel like I kind of agree, but I feel like I got Denver and the Celtics going back. I got Denver and the Celtics.
Yeah,
I hate Boston with a passion, right? Like I hate all Boston, like I do, bro. And the only reason why I rock with Boston this year is because of JT. Like that, like you know,
yeah,
St. Louis boy. I want to see him get him come home. Cool dude, cool, calm, collected, laid back. But I just hate how quiet he is, bro. Like
yeah,
it's like you the leader over there, bro. Like you don't give us enough, bro. Like you don't give us enough. Like I wanna see like you're a dog, bro, but you don't present it that way. Maybe if Kobe was alive, that's why I say, man, Kobe passed away. It took a lot of steam from a lot of shit, bro. It's like we don't get nothing. You know what I'm saying? So it's like, but I won't be mad if JT get him one this year. Like I feel
yeah,
like he deserve it. Like I really do. I feel like he deserve it, bro. But he got to go take it. Like you
yeah,
got to go take it, bro. Like okay, you supposed to be the guy getting MVPs. Like you really do. You supposed to take over the league. You supposed to been to me. You supposed to be out there, bro. Like you got to clean him. I watched this kid from high school, bro. He played my little cousin. I watched him. I watched him know his mama. Like him, Brad Bill. I know these dudes. So I watched, like I told you, with can't even get my dude's name, man. That's crazy. My head just everywhere though. But nonetheless, fam, I watched this kid since high school, bro. I watched him go to the youth Olympic team and put the hard work in, like he put in the hard work, bro. He grind his ass off, and he's just down to earth, fam. Like Jason Tatum's so down to earth, bro. But it's like, bro, you got to go out there and take it, fam.
Yeah.
So I'm gonna rock with him this year. I'm gonna rock with them. I think Denver going to go back. I'm gonna be real. I think it's gonna be Denver and the Mavs, right? I think it goes six. I think the Denver taking the six, and I think um, um, Celtics beat the Knicks in six. I got both of those going six. I got a Denver and the Mavs, and I got it going 7 games, and I got Celtics pulling it out this year, fam. As much as I hate to give Boston another championship over LA, right? I hate Boston with a passion. I hate all of Boston. I hate the Red Sox. I hate the
Mm-hmm.
Celtics. I hate the Patriots. I can't really say I hate the Bruins like that because you know what I mean. But I hate you anyway because you're just Boston. You feel me? I hate y'all Swain, right? I hate Whitey Bulger. I hate all y'all. So you know what I
Yeah.
mean. So it's just like that. Y'all took championships away from all my teams, my Rams, my Cardinals, my Lakers. So I hate y'all with a passion. It's just what it is. But I'm gonna rock with y'all this year. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna rock with y'all this year. It's gonna be crazy to see me root for that fucking green team. But I'm gonna be rooting for JT to get on one, man. I'm gonna be rooting for JT to get on one. You know, so if somehow Mavericks though can knock off the Nuggets, because I feel like these teams can knock them off, bro. Like, don't get me wrong,
Mm-hmm.
like our Lakers was supposed to beat them. Like, I'm just gonna keep it real. And then to see Minnesota come and win the first 2 games, I really thought they was gonna do it, right? I'm like, okay, but I'm like, they gonna lose them 2 games at home. It's gonna be crazy. If they can steal one, they can get it.
Yeah.
Now, like you say, I've seen this happen over and over. Like, game six come,
Mm-hmm.
and then you got it because it's hitting the road is what's gonna do it. Like, you exert yourself at home, bro. You do everything you gotta do to get for game six. You look good, you feel good. You know what I'm saying? But you gotta hit that roll after that. You exerted yourself. You feel me?
Mm-hmm.
And the Nuggets go come in. Okay, we going home. Like, we couldn't ask for a better situation. You know what I mean? That all they did was protect home court. Now we got to go protect home court. As long as you protect home court, you're good. You know what I'm saying? So all they got to do is protect home court, and they got it at home. The last game, all or nothing. I feel like Nuggets is more poised. You know what I'm saying? We've been in this situation. We got the championship. We been her. Now they just getting her. You know what I'm saying? So now let's see if they can do it, which I don't think they gonna do it. You know what I mean? So I still
Mm-hmm.
feel like the Nuggets go get there. The Mavericks, they have Luka Doncic, Kyrie. They have, Kyrie been there plenty of times, forced the pressure. Luka is made for big time games. Let me be real. Luka he's a big time player. He's a clutch player when he's on and he's not bullshit. You know what I'm saying? I don't think like pressure don't. I call Luca the Matthew Stafford of the NBA. You feel me? I really look at
Mm-hmm.
Luca like that. Like he the Matthew Stafford of the NBA to where he live for like even if he down, bro. Give Luca the ball. He got ice water in his veins. He's not gonna get rattled. You're not gonna stir him. He ain't no chump. He ain't no. You're not gonna punk him. You know what I'm saying? He got the love for the game and he can hit the big shots at any moment. So I feel like he's built for the big time, big shot. So if it come down to a game seven with Dallas, I feel like Luka can get him. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
But they got to go out there and do it, bro. With Kyrie, but they got to be on the same page. You know what I'm saying? They got to be on the same page. Kyrie and Luka got to be on the same page, which I feel like Denver had the more camaraderie, right? But Luka and Kyrie got to be on the same page. And who gonna take the last shot was gonna come down to, which I feel like it should be Luka. So, it's gonna be a hell of a series. It's gonna be a hell of a series, but you know, first thing first, they gotta handle business, bro. So I like what I'm seeing this year, fam. But I want like if it can be Minnesota and the Mavs in the West, I really like that too. Like that's
Yeah.
something different for me. Like how we be wanting something different in the NBA and the NFL.
Mm-hmm.
I won't mind at all watching that series, bro. And it's gonna be fucking amazing. You know what I'm saying? It's gonna be amazing, bro. So let's see how it play out. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
Let's
I
see
was
how
just,
it play
I agree with that 100%. Then shout out to Under the Skin of the Lord. He said, "Are people still debating who the MVP is?" No, we know who it is. It's just saying deserving right of it. Nah, I mean, but then again, for me, I don't put much rank or cadence on the MVP just because it's just a regular season trophy. We didn't see some
out.
people get MVP and then they don't go nowhere else and nothing else happened. Like Joel Embiid won MVP, and we seen how they ain't been nowhere since. or
But
before then.
I look at it like this though. Even when it comes to MVP, right? It's an individual trophy, right? It is an individual trophy, but at the same time, if you don't never become nothing else in life, right? Even if you like, I might not get MVP ever because it's not easy to get MVP, my brother. So even if I don't get a championship, if I but this something I can hold over, you know what I'm saying? My kids and my grandkids and say, look here, Grandpa never got a title, Daddy never got a championship, but Daddy was MVP of the league one year, where it was all about me. Like you know what I mean? Like it's just like to me, if you earned it, bro, I feel like you deserve it, fam. You know what I'm saying? And I'm big, like I'm big on the MVP. Like I am. I'm not gonna lie. In basketball, I'm big on MVP. In the NFL, I'm big on. You know what I'm saying? So it's
Mhm.
like I'm really big on that. The best player of the league because like it sets you apart. Like it don't just do stuff for you in the NBA. It also give you endorsement deals. You know what I'm saying? It put food on on your table to feed your family. Oh, he the MVP of the league. Guess what? Here you go now with 5 new endorsement deal that can set you up for the rest of your life. You might get paid bigger contracts than what the fuck your basketball contract is. You know what I'm saying? So it does do a lot for you. You know what I mean? And it makes you that star. So I just feel like SGA he earned it this year, bro, and he deserved it. You know what I'm saying? And don't get me wrong, I like Jokic, but I feel like they're trying to force him to be. You know what I mean? Oh, Jokic got back to 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 back MVPs, got the title. He's going to be the greatest of all time. You know what I'm saying? Like they be trying to force certain things on people. You know what I mean? And not to take away his gameplay or what he's doing to the league because everything he is a special individual, bro. He is. When you talking about big man's one of the best to ever do it. To come in and do what he's doing now, I like his personality. I like Jokic a lot. I'm like Shaq. How can you not like him? Like if you don't like Jokic, you don't like. You know what I'm saying? So I like him, but I just felt like he didn't deserve it this year, bro. And it's just how I feel. Under the skin, who is your MVP? Who you think is the MVP?
He a diehard Nuggets fan. So I
Is
know
he a
who this
diehard
is.
Nugget fan?
Yeah,
So
I know who
so
this is.
I'm so okay. So you're a diehard Nuggets fan. So do you believe Joker should have had it? You really believe Joker was the MVP this year?
That answer
See this where you got to start being realistic, bro.
no,
You
when he
feel me?
responds, it's gonna be a yes. Trust me. That's what even when he
Because
said
them
I
punk
like
ass
Denver in
Steve
six.
Nash fans, they know for a fact. They know for a fact that Kobe supposed to have been MVP that year, but they still go say the Suns. I mean, sorry, they still go say Steve Nash. You feel me? Like they know
Hmm.
Kobe was the MVP. They know it. Deep down in their heart, they knew it.
Yep.
We know it. Hey, well, we know Kobe was robbing that MVP.
Hey, look. So for the underskin lords, I like Denver in six versus Dallas. Careful, skin. You got some diehard Dallas fans in the chat too, bro.
Now with him though. I
Let's
like
see.
them at 6 too. I ain't gonna fake it.
Jay Gibbs said, "Damn here, real." I must have missed this. Jay Gibbs said, "Paul, KG, Ray, and Ray too. I think a leader should be quiet and lead by example." Referring to Jason Tatum. Yeah, that's what he do. I think he just go out there and play. Unless you're a defensive anchor, he said. And to your question, Monty, he said, "Yeah, I think Joker is the MVP." I
Yeah,
already knew that.
yeah,
That's
you on
why.
some bullshit, homie. Yeah, you on some bullshit, homie. Yeah, and let me tell
uh,
you. Go ahead, my bad.
he said, "So let's put it this way: fences without Joker would be worse than OKC without SGA." That's true.
Hold on. He say what now?
Denver would be
Fences without
worse.
jokers would be worse.
So like
I
if Denver
disagree. Hold on.
nah Jokic make that team, bro. If Jokic wasn't on the Nuggets, they would not be the same.
But if you take my man off OKC, they not the number one seed. That man had 50 games with 30 plus, bro.
I think
50
that
games with 30 plus, bro. Let that sink in, bro. Bro, he had 50 games with 30 plus. Come on, man. How is he not the MVP? And then he the number one seed. Then he the number
that's
one
what I
seed.
said. They normally back in the day that was their what was it? That was their reasoning back in the day when they would give MVPs was when they had a higher seed and all that like higher seed and stuff. They give it to the team that had the best record, but then they kind of changed it now. But like I said, for me, I don't put no emphasis on MVP because it don't mean nothing to me. But for the sake of just the argument or conversation we having though, if I think I look at it this way: if you took Jokic off of the Nuggets, right? I think the Nuggets have a better supporting cast than the Thunder do, but I think for the Thunder, if you took SGA off, I think Jalen Williams and dang, who's the other player? Jalen Williams or somebody else will get those shots, and I think his average will go up like through the roof.
Yeah,
But I think supporting cast wise, I think Denver has a better support because they still got Jamal Murray. You still would have KCP, Michael Porter Jr., Aaron Gordon, and then for your big to patch in. I mean, they're not going to play DeAndre Jordan, so I don't know who they would patch in for a big because you still would have to replace that too. But either way, like I think people just wanted to see something different, so that's why they like are had a beef with it because based off the old setup of how they did it, they would give it to the team with the higher seed. That person on that, the best person on that team would get the MVP, and the numbers matched up and stuff. But it's like, man, I don't know. BC said they were supposed to be an 8 seed. Who saw OKC as number one? Shit, the league did because they ran everybody ran everybody down. Skin said, not saying SGA ain't there, but Joker definitely the MVP. He's more important to the team. Hey man, I'm gonna let you argue with Shaq on that.
exactly.
uh,
Let,
BC
let,
said,
let me respond to this too.
okay,
Let me respond to my man that said Paul, KG, Rondo, Ray too, and don't forget Kendrick Perkins, home because if it weren't for Kendrick Perkins in the first time y'all beat us, we lost Andrew Bynum. Bynum went out. I forgot. I think he stepped on Kobe's foot. He stepped on somebody's foot. Something happened to Andrew Bynum. Andrew Bynum was a monster. That's my dog. I mess with Big Bynum. He went out, and Kendrick Perkins, he did his thing. You feel me? The second time we played y'all, when we got our get back, y'all lost Kendrick Perkins and Big Bynum. We had Big Bynum, so I was happy Big Perkins ass went out too. So out for that, buddy. But nonetheless, you know what I'm saying. When we first played y'all in the first series and game three, I remember everything, bro. We came back home in game three. We went 1-1. Came back in game three. We was up by what? By like 20 in the fucking halftime, and let them come back and beat us in that game. That broke my heart, bro. That what killed it. Like that what killed it, bro. We let them come all the way back and win that game, the first game at home, and shoo, that hurt my soul. But we lost Big Bynum, man, and that was a blow. That was a mighty blow, bro.
mm-hmm. Hey man, that's what I said, bro. I be watching these games. Like when I was watching that damn what was it, that Wolves? I think that was game 5. I was watching the Wolves and Nuggets game, bro. I wanted to throw my damn phone through the TV as I was watching. Like the Nuggets were dangling the game in front of the Wolves, and the Wolves was shooting themselves in the foot every step of the way to make sure it wasn't there for it, man. He said Shaq making it personal, his emotions clouding his opinion on SGA being the MVP. I think Shaq making it personal too because he got robbed of an MVP. So I think that's why Shaq is on the helmet about it real bad because he got robbed of the MVP himself. So he's like, nah, he's speaking out about it.
But I don't think he made it personal though. A1, like he spoke he see people listening to what Shannon Sharp said, fam. Shaq did not make it personal. He just said he spoke his mind. He felt like SGA was the MVP. He never. It didn't like he just throw Jokic under the bus like he didn't deserve it, right? He kept it real in the man's face. It gets no realer than that. It's not like he said one thing and then when you talked to Joker, it was man, yeah, Jokic, how you doing, man? And, no, he told him I like you, man, but I just felt like you want the MVP this year. Like that,
Funny,
that's not being personal. I feel like that's being real. Like Shaq always been real. Just like when he said, I think it was Donovan Mitchell when he said, I forgot what he said about Donovan Mitchell. And Donovan Mitchell came back and started lining up. Shaq said, I know what I'm doing. I'm pressing their bus to make their ass get out there and you know what I'm saying? Give me what I know you can do. You
yeah.
feel me? And he
He
came back and
questioned.
he told him, it's no hate, bro. It's like when people speak in their mind, especially somebody like Shaq, he's not easy to please. Like it's
Yeah,
Shaquille O'Neal, bro. I got 4 of these things, partner. Oh, I played with the greats. I played
yeah,
with the greats. It ain't, you can't tell me what it is to be great. Like when Stephen A. Sorry, not Stephen A. When Shannon Sharp said what he said about Shaq, and I understand what he was trying to say because if you and I feel like he took that from Kobe. He took that from Kobe. You know what I'm saying? Doing his due diligence, doing journalism work. When Kobe said Shaq asked if he would have, been in the gym working his ass off, he'll be the greatest of all time, right? So these are Kobe words. You don't have the right to say the things you said the way you said it, Shannon Sharp. You don't. You just don't have the right to say Shaq robbed himself out of certain things, and because he made it as if Shaq was making it personal, but he wasn't. That's Shaq demeanor, bro. That's Shaquille O'Neal demeanor when you talk about anybody, fam. And he gonna keep it chill, he gonna keep it real. So I just think Shannon Sharp overspoke, and I mess with Uncle Shay Shay. I mess with Shannon Sharp heavy, bro. But he overspoke on this one. I feel like he was in the wrong. You know what I'm saying? He was in the wrong, and Shaq shooting his shots back at his ass because you put me in the light as if I'm hating on this young man. You put me in that light. And by you having the audience that you got, people go take it and run with it. You know what I'm saying? So by you open up your mouth on me speaking on my sport, right? This is my sport. Don't not I'm not disrespecting you on your sport. I'm not saying something about somebody. This is what I do over here, right? I don't give a fuck how much you watch over here, how much LeBron ass you kiss. You don't know more basketball than me. You know what I mean? You don't know what it's like to be on this court. You know what it's like to be on that football field and be great, and I give it to you. But when I'm speaking on my sport and I'm watching every game and I'm watching these kids because Shannon Sharp, you're not watching the NBA as Shaq watching the NBA. You're not covering the NBA like Shaq covering the NBA. So when Shaq's speaking on something, bro, it's up to you to listen and say, you know what? That's Shaquille O'Neal. That's my big bro. Or look, or whoever the oldest, whatever. But he is Shaquille O'Neal. You know what I mean? So
Yeah.
if he's speaking like that, let me not come out and I can have my opinion, but let me not come out and challenge that in a certain manner. And I feel like the manner he put it in, make it as if Shaq was hate, is what making people run and make it like Shaq hating on jokers now. And I think that's why Shaq frying back the way he frying back.
Right. I'll be honest. I think even Jokic said it without saying it. Jokic don't give a damn about no damn MVP. He want to win championships, bro.
Yeah.
When you get an MVP and you hold it as if it's like a dirty sock, that tells you everything you need to know. Like me, I'm like, and then I'm reading BC coming. Shaq always been both the real and the BAN. I'm like, so I typed it in the chat, and I kid you not, bro. What is it? StreamYard said YouTube rejected your comment. This usually means they think it's spam. Try changing it a bit, and I had spelled it out. It wouldn't accept it. He said Shaq said he felt raw when he went a few years, and I think he was influenced. Yeah, I mean, and like I said, it's the thing is that Shaq like he offers his opinion on certain things, but he also is able to speak from a perspective where he's been through those situations himself. So you know what I mean. He knows how that feeling is, but he also is just saying, he deserved. A lot of people saying SGA deserved it, and rightfully so. But for me, it's like Jokic won and Jokic won. I don't even care. Jokic don't care about the trophy. Like he don't care one bit, and he didn't say it without saying it, bro. Like Jokic does not care because if y'all look at it, he lives a very um I'll say a very if I compare Jokic's lifestyle outside of like basketball, I would compare his to J. Cole, meaning that
Low key.
he low key, he amongst the people, he does not hold himself as a higher individual than others. He literally is like in his home country or town. Like I've seen like videos and stuff. And he just walk like on it, like riding his bike literally down or walking into the store, nobody crowding, nobody asking for pictures and stuff like that. He not acting as if like he's like basketball is just that's my job. Like that's how he treats it. And it's like I'm not above or better than anybody else. Basketball is just my job. That's it. He and then under the skin said, I don't think Shaq is hating, just saying his opinion is biased due to his own experience. That could be true. Some people look at it that way. Me, like I said, it's I don't put too much emphasis on it just because I just don't like. For me, it's like it's a regular season thing. Like look at it this way: they got a in season tournament for like you can be an in season tournament champion. It's like does that really mean anything? Hell no. Look, my Lakers won it this year, the in season tournament, and they acted as if that was the main event. That was the NBA Finals championship, bro. And here we are now. Lakers watching games the same place as me. You know what I mean? Like from the couch. I'm up watching it. You know what I'm saying? Front row of the game, but they not playing. Is my point of what I'm getting at. You know what I mean? BC said he was a goofy dealing with Kobe. I'll never forget. Yeah, it's weird, man. It's too much just weird stuff when it comes to like people not being able to kind of, I don't know, like, and again, a lot of people they lose track that it is their job, and some people may not even love basketball, but they might be extremely well at it, so they do it because it pays well. There's people like that every day. They work a 9 to 5 that hates their job and cannot stand it, but they are extremely good at it and they make decent money, or they got to make a way, they got to make a living, so they do it. That's the same situation with basketball, bro. It's like these dudes didn't grow up and they're just like, oh, my dream is to go and play with my best friend and stuff like that. It's like, no, it becomes a business point because it's competition. Like your best friend could be just as good as you, but be slightly taller, and teams are gonna be, you know what I'm saying, highly sought out to him just because he's slightly taller. Y'all got the same skill set. They gonna have to make a decision. Do they draft you? Do they draft him? Do they cut him? Do they keep you? Like vice versa. Like they can only give out so much money to this person, type of thing. So decisions got to be made, and it's like people be struggling with trying to like understand that. And I'm like, bro, it is what it is, man. It's gonna be what it's gonna be. That's how, at least that's how I look at it.
Yeah, but that's how. So that's your way of looking at it. But
Mhm.
when these dudes put that work in, A1, trust me, bro. If you add, like you saying, yeah, it's just MVP, because that's your way of looking at it. Like, okay, go get the championships. But I promise you, bro, if you ask SGA, would he like? Do we feel like he was that? You know that MVP belongs to him? He'll say yes. Do you want it? Yes, because it solidifies something, bro. You the best player in the league for that year, man. Like I'm not overlooking the MVP. Like I say, I look like I'm an individual guy. Like I know people say yes, it's a team sport, but that individual trophy it does mean a lot, fam. It does mean a lot, especially when you put that work in. Like they putting that work in, bro. And I'm not saying joke. Like they this shit ain't easy. You know what I mean? Like we see how many basketball players it is. Like it's how many players to a team? 12,
You
if I'm
said
not
what?
mistaken. 13, 12 players to a team in the
I think
NBA.
I think it's 15.
15, something like that. So you know what I'm saying? Like you blessed to play this game, to make it to the NBA, fam, to be on that court, doing what you do, day in, day out. Like I say, like it's not promised that you gonna have the same season next year that you have this year. You know what I'm saying? How many Jokic got? Three of them motherfuckers now? Four?
3.
So it's like, you know what I mean? He got two. He felt that like that's why like when you say, look, Jokic's not worrying about it because Jokic's got that ring, Jokic's got two MVPs, so he know what it tastes like. You feel me? Like, okay, bam. He's not denying having it, but once you go out there and you put in the work that you put in and you SGA, bro, coming from Kentucky, fam, and you go out there and you blow the league away that you did, you had the season that you had, fam, like Derrick Rose, like it's like they say, Derrick Rose MVP season when D Rose won the MVP that year. A nasty mother. You feel me? He was
Mm.
nasty on the court, bro. Just like you say, give me the SGA when he won MVP. You see what I'm saying? So it means something to them, bro. So you humble, bro. So you laid back. You're like, look, it's about the chips. You feel me? So Jokic is in a position to go for the chip. SGA still in position to go for the chip. You know what I'm saying? So he still got a chance to say, you know what? I got a chance to knock this motherfucker out to prove that I was the MVP. You feel me? So he got an opportunity to go out there and do something to say, all right, I'm gonna go out here, I'm gonna make it, I'm gonna knock these boys out the way, right? And then I'm gonna go play the Nuggets and I'm gonna knock his ass up out of there to prove that look, I was the MVP this year. Put that chip on your shoulder. You know what I mean? Go out there and make it to the because I love to see OKC back in the championship as well too. I ain't gonna leave that out neither. You know what I mean? That'd be a hell of a situation too. Because OKC is OKC. Like them boys, they can shoot that rock. You know what I'm saying? But you go out there and bam, knock their ass up out of there. Prove that you was the MVP this year. That'd be just like winning the championship. That'd be just like winning the championship, bro. If SGA go out there and knock the motherfucking Nuggets out knock the Nuggets out the Western Conference Championship and prove that he was the MVP, so my man under the skin can see that you know what that boy did deserve it. He deserved it. That's gonna make a statement. That's gonna
Uh-huh.
make a statement, bro.
I hear you.
But we
I
will
hear
see.
you.
We will see.
Yeah, you want banana? My daughter, she done woke up from her nap.
Okay.
Yeah, He's so funny. She walk over. I had to turn the camera off, man, because her hair is wild right now. You go.
He said we did lose the season series to OKC. I
Mm,
know, I
cut it.
know. So that boy go up there and knock y'all boys out this year. That boy gonna make a statement, and then Shaq really go speak, and then y'all really go think he hate.
He
Oh
said,
man,
"We did lose the season series to OKC this year." That's true under the skins, but again, under them bright lights, man, we seen Jokic done woke all the way up in here, a whole different beast. If OKC play the Nuggets, bro, I think OKC gonna get swept.
what? So disrespectful when Stephen A. Smith voice. Wait a minute.
What's good with the front line? What's good with it, bro?
Hold on. Did I think I just heard what I thought I heard from this man?
Do you want me to tell you why I say that though?
A1.
Or do you want me to tell you why I say that though?
Yes,
The,
well,
the, the game is called much tighter. Chet can't do nothing with Jokic. The I can't remember the other Williams brother, the backup guy. That's the other big they have. They can't. They have no answer for Jokic. Denver's gonna slow the game down and destroy them, bro. And Jamal, I watched those regular season games because I got lucky just to be watching it on a random day, and I was like, bro, the adjustments and the focus that the Nuggets, all they need to do is focus on one team. The Thunder wouldn't have, like, SGA would get his numbers, but that's where the buck stops. Giddy would get tore up. Jalen Williams probably do a little something. Chet would be in foul trouble, and that's where it ends. They have no answer for the Nuggets, bro. It would be a terrible matchup for them.
I don't see no sweep though, bro. I don't see no broom coming out. I'm sorry.
Hey, my
Even
Lakers
if
got
the
slept.
Devils pull it out, I don't see
Um,
no broom coming out, bro.
man, it's gonna be a leaf blower, bro. It ain't gonna be no broom. It's gonna be a leaf blower. Our Lakers got swept
That's gonna
last
be a
year.
broken ass broom where you gotta hold that motherfucker, tape it up. You break the broom, you gotta go tape it up. You can get your ass whoop. Your mama come home, you try to slide it up
Mm-hmm.
over there, and then try to go lay down. Who broke
Mm-hmm.
my broom? Nah, nah. It's gonna be some wicked. If they get swept by it, I don't see. I understand what you're saying, right? But I just think them boys. I think them boys can run with the best of them, bro. I think they can run with the best of them. So, I don't see no broom coming out.
I'm
Say,
telling you.
nah, trust me, I know playoffs are different beasts, bro. Trust me, I know how the game go. In the playoffs, become a half court game. You know what I'm saying?
Hey,
So, for sure, I know how the game go in the playoffs. I've been watching basketball my whole life. You know what I'm saying? I've been watching the great Kobe Bryant,
hey, money. Look,
45, 55,
look.
55,
You got
45.
somebody supporting you, bro. He said, I got Boston taking it all. So you got somebody right there.
What
Front
about
line. Front line said he got Boston taking it all too. So he right there with you, bro.
okay, front line say
Uh, yep. Underskin said playoffs are a different beast, though. We happily see the team in the conference final, love it in the debate. And MVP. Yeah, man. I'm telling you, it's gonna be different. What's good with the ATX? Salute team, man. Appreciate you coming through. BC said money talking drama. I'm telling you, I'm telling you. Frontline said I don't even know who's in it, just talking shit.
oh damn, front line. But you picked Boston though. Boston in it, so you picked the right team.
Yeah, that's funny. Yeah, you did pick the right team. They are in it. So yeah, you hit the head on or hit the nail on the head by picking that one for sure. Oh man, that's too funny, man. But I'm gonna get ready to get up out of here. My daughter giving me the death stare like that.
Okay, my brother.
She want me to come over there and kick it with her, man. She just woke up from a nap. She woke up super early. I'm like, man, you've been asleep for like, she slept for like, probably like an hour and a half.
But
One of the
shit,
two.
this is my still live stream though. Shit, 2 hours.
Yeah, normally I cut it off at about anywhere from an hour to an hour and a half. We just went a little bit longer. We was up here having some fun and cooking, man. So, but yeah, normally I do anywhere from an hour to hour and a half, cook up and get out the way, and then either if I had a time, catch anybody else live and listen to it. Otherwise, I'd be right on daddy duty, like I'm about to do right now.
You say every Friday, right? One.
Yep, every Friday, 2 p.m., 2 p.m. Pacific, 4 p.m. Central, 5 p.m. Eastern, and then I think I'm gonna try to tap in on a Tuesday. I know I don't have like necessarily a time slot to try and do, but I think I'm gonna try and just jump in where KQKC is for his because I know he had Tuesdays off. Because I'd be listening like if because I'm so busy now, I'm not active in the chats as much, but I'll still be listening in the entire time
Uh,
for catching some of them too. Like when I can, I'll tap into any of them and listen. Like even yours, when you was live, I just tapped in, let you know I was there, and I couldn't be
right,
active, but I was there for the entire live stream. I just
right,
couldn't
right.
see anything in the chat.
No doubt, no doubt. I'm gonna be tapping in with you, though, my brother. Every Friday I'll be here.
But yeah, nope. So everybody in the chat, whether you catching the live or the playback, we live every single Friday, 2 p.m. Pacific, 4 p.m. Central, 5 p.m. Eastern. I'll be on here cooking up some stuff. I'm still trying to figure out if I want to do a play-by-play call for Sunday's game 7 of that Wolves and Nuggets game, just to kind of. But I'm like, man, I kind of just want to watch it and enjoy that game and not have to be sitting here trying to
Right.
call it. But I might do it if I get somebody said reaching out or something happen, I might just do it, man. I'm just gonna say watch Boston choke and lose to NY in the conference finals, bro. I would not be surprised if that happens because Boston, like they'll get there, but they done fell short too many times. I'm like, okay, this is becoming all too familiar and like a routine type thing. So for me, it's like, yeah, nah, it's getting bad. Frontline said black folks can't hold a schedule, just come on live whenever. Hey, not me, bro. This is I do Fridays just because it's not a super busy day, and then I choose the time because like my kids take their nap at this time, like so get them to sleep and then hop on and cook. And normally I'm off before they get up, so then that way I could do something else. But my daughter got up early, which like I said, I just heard the door open and so all of a sudden her little head popped around the corner. She
I'm gonna
came
say
over.
this:
Yep.
if Julius Randle was still in New York, like if he wasn't hurt, I'd give New York a chance to beat Boston. But I don't think they beat Boston. I know what they doing, right? I don't think they can get past Boston. I don't think they physically strong enough. You know what I'm saying? But I like their style of play and what they do, but I don't think they get past Boston. I feel like the team that get Boston the most problems still is Jimmy Buckets. You know what I mean? Him and Tyler Hero and them. I feel like they know Boston better than anybody. You know what I'm saying? But I feel like they do. If it's the team out there that's gonna be, the JT stopper, I still think it's Miami and Jimmy Buckets on the defensive side. But I don't think New York bring enough defense to stop Boston. You know what I'm
Bro,
saying? But
honestly, if Julius Randle was playing with them, I think it would hinder them more than it would help them. 'Cause I feel like when I watch so I went back and watched some of the games he played in with them, right? And I was just like not sold on like how he fits
uh-huh.
and matches in with that team. Like I think they're gonna move on from him in the offseason too, to be honest with you. Just because
They
like
probably
you
trade
got
his
the
ass. You
perfect
think
storm
so?
of yeah, I have a feeling that they're gonna get rid of him. Like it's just something about it that's gonna tell me I think they're gonna get rid of him.
Yeah, I feel like they can be a possibility bringing another piece because they gelling like a mud right now, bro. And I feel what you're
Hmm.
saying too because you take the ball out of somebody's hand and then the style of play changes up. You know what I mean? And
Hmm.
by them being young, some ego could, what I'm saying, pop in. So, if you don't have like they liking what they saying right now, and then the right coach that can keep egos in check, it could deteriorate a team and deteriorate a player from morphing. You know what I'm saying? Like Bronson, he morphed this year. He did this
Hmm.
thing. You know what I mean? And the way he make the team drive and make it go. So I can see that too. I can see that as well. But you need some fit. You're gonna need some physicality and defense. I do feel like he can play the defensive side of the ball right though to hold some things in check and get them rebounds. But we'll see how we'll see. But I do feel where you're coming from. I do feel like they could trade them in the off season, to bring something else in and clear up some cap.
Hmm. I'm telling
Yeah.
you, bro. He's just he don't recognize that he not the guy, and when he not the on the team, he don't know how to fit in with it. So
Mm-hmm.
it's just like Jalen Brunson is clear as day is the number one and number two of that team, and then everybody else kind of fall in line of just playing off of him.
I
Julius
agree.
Randle have an issue with something like that. He not gonna be able to accept that because he still think he the number one option. And it's like no hate or slight towards him, but it's like his game to me is it's limited. Like when you watch him truly play, like I don't see anything that's jump off the charts as a number one.
Yeah.
We seen him as a number one option with the Knicks, and they went absolutely nowhere fast. So for
Mm-hmm.
me, it was like, nah, it's just
And if
he gonna be moved.
and it can slow the style of play down. I get what you're saying 120%. I agree. I agree.
But he said Boston 0-2 versus Nuggets this season. I knew he was gonna pull up the stats on that. Under skin, under the skins, pull it up quick. He said, "All they won the Knicks will choke as always, just like the Buffalo Bills." Yeah, man, it's wild, bro. I don't even know what to say. It's definitely wild. BC said Randall is trash, and he's a New York guy, so
Randall ain't trash, bro. I'm sorry. I've been watching Randall since Kentucky, bro. He's not trash. Like he's not.
he's just not a good fit for that team. That's the only thing I say. He's not a good fit for that.
Even when he's
But
with the Lakers, even when we had him, like one, like
mhm.
we had all the young guys, man. Like what I'm saying. I still love my dude, my Texas boy. I always look like he high. Went
So
to
Brandon Ingram.
Ingram. Yeah, I still love Ingram. He had a KD style to me. Not saying he was Kevin Durant, but he still had that KD style to me. I liked his style, bro. You know what I mean? But we had a lot of young bulls, and we had to get their ass up out of there because the coach didn't know what they was doing with him. But at the end of the day, Julius Randle, though, he do got game, bro. I ain't gonna say he's trash. Like to
Yeah.
say that he's trash, nah, negative, fam. He might
Uh,
not fit like me and A1 saying. I do agree with A1 saying he may not fit the criteria or the style of play right now where
mm,
Bronson emerged into a star that he emerged into, but he can go somewhere and make a team better.
yeah. No. What was I saying? Yeah, Brandon Ingram. Yeah, that dude got into the perfect situation to showcase his skills in New Orleans, and you see that. But as far as them breaking up that young core, that was LeBron, bro. LeBron was like, I can't win with this. Get this out of here
Oh yeah,
immediately.
no doubt. To bring in AD anyway, like I'd get their ass away for AD too. I ain't gonna sit up here and fake it. Oh, they
Yeah.
gotta go. I was saying give everybody away for AD. I ain't give a damn. Give me
Hmm.
AD. I would, what I'm saying? Give me AD. You know what I mean? And I don't care what nobody say. Bubble ring all you want to. We got one.
Hmm.
We got it, baby. We was all in the same category. So, oh well. For real, bro.
Yeah, that's a
It's
fact.
fucked
Yeah.
up.
But yeah, what did he say? BC said, he said, okay, maybe he be that guy in Cleveland. Nope, because you got Donovan Mitchell. If Donovan Mitchell is still there, he won't be that guy in Cleveland. And they also have Mobley that's there. So Julius Randle game, he is a small big with a guard game, but it's confused on which one he wants to be. So it's like it's hard to kind of like utilize that skill set that's gonna maximize it to kind of do a lot for a squad. I don't know how to really explain it without making it sound bad because he's not a bad player. It's just one of them things where it's like, yeah, um,
They might send his ass to Toronto.
true, true.
I feel like that's why they send everybody to kill them all. Only person that made it to Toronto was Kawhi Leonard.
Mhm. But yeah, no, I'm gonna get my butt up out the way, get over here and get get over here and take care of my little big head daughter.
All right, my brother.
Get a wife a break because she was taking a nap. Like I said, we expecting another one, so she was taking a nap, and then our daughter woke up and came over here, and she jumped up and tried to run in here to because she didn't want her to interrupt me. I'm like, nah, it's okay. Like she gonna come over here and she'll just come and sit with me. Like she'll just sit there and then she'll just you'll hear her start talking to me. But that's pretty much it. But nah, I appreciate my brother Money Brown pulling up on me, man. Underskin Lord said I love the basketball talk. Yeah. Anytime you got time to pull up and he said Randall it ain't him. Yeah, that's that's a fact. And he's like a not so good Odom. Yeah, Odom was pretty good though, man.
Hey,
Uh,
Odom, listen, I'm not gonna put him in the same category as Odom. Now, Odom hit some big shots for us, baby, even when he came through with the dunk. So let's not
yeah.
put him in that Odom category right now. He Julius Randle, man. He is who he is, but Lo was a totally different type of player. He a small forward that can shoot the three. They got defense. Like that's they styles are totally different. And Lo was Lo, baby. Like, come on,
Hmm.
quit playing, man. Quit playing.
Look at the
But
lovely Miss Key Alexandra in the building. Salute to you and happy
oh, the
belated
beautiful
to you as
Miss
well.
Key Alexandra. What's going on, Queen? Happy belated birthday, beautiful Queen. But
She 22 now. She can legally drink.
um
He said, "You had enough." Nuh-uh. I just got my 3-year-old and 2-year-old, and then just found out she, wife pregnant with number 3 and the last, and it's a boy. So another boy on the way.
They always say it's the last boy. Like I
Man,
can't
ain't
get
no.
past that. Like I'm trying to tell
Trust me, bro. Can't do this no more. Hey, I'm aging by the. And know how people say you age
I
by
your ass
age.
up all night, no sleep.
People say, what do they say? You age by the day or the months. I'm like, bro, I'm aging by the minutes. Can't do it. Can't do it.
Real. So I your ass up no sleep.
Already don't be getting no sleep, bro. Oh
New York
man.
the Pacers. Rita, we straight talking basketball right
Nah,
now. We talking basketball right now. I think New York gonna get it. Rita, subscribe to A1 Hoops on too to go back. What is it?
A1
Hoops.
Go for 7. Nah, you
A1
tripping. Go for 7. Hey, I go for 7 if you come in here and you babysitting all of them. We can shake on that right now. To my go for 7.
I got the Pacers though.
Go for 7. That's wild, man. That is wild. I don't even want 7 bag of chips, and you want me to have 7.
Well, shit, I got 9, Key. I can go for 10. I need to go for.
Look, I told her I have 7. If she would have come here and babysit all of them, look, hey, one put that motherfucker. Look. And then she said, "I'm legally blind." Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, hey, one straight out the womb, baby, sitting straight out the womb.
Yeah. I'm done ski.
Hey, you got to babysit till they start walking, baby.
You want to come say hi? Hi? No? I'm darn sitting there staring at me.
I want to make sure I make my rounds over here, man, every Friday, bro, to talk this good basketball. Because by next Friday we should be in the championship games, right?
Yeah. Next Friday it should be the conference. It'll be the conference finals for those.
That's what I meant to say. Yeah, the conference championships.
Yeah, they give them about, I think it's like 2-day gaps in between, so then that way they got more time to kind of rest up and stuff. So yeah, they give them about 2-day gaps. I'm just gonna say I'll cheer for whatever team you boys play on. I appreciate that.
I'll talk it real fast, bro. Did you see that video of Diddy doing that to Cassie, man? That kind of pissed me off big time, bro.
What video?
It's the new video that dropped today, man, of him slamming her, kicking her, stumping her, bro. And I think that's the video they had was probably made him settle out of court so fast. You know what I'm saying? Like I ain't never been the type of dude to send motherfuckers to jail and things of that nature. But bro, he got to pay for his sins, bro. Like I'm with 50 all the way, bro. Like did he did it? Did he done it? And did he need to be done? Like I'm with 50. I never in my life, bro, ever. But it's like, bro, to see this. And just to watch the shit that he do, bro. Like I always, like I'm gonna be real. I always had a thing against Puff Daddy. Like I always, bro. Always, like I never liked the Puff Daddy, bro. And I know I was right on the judgment of that man, bro. But the video that came out today, man, of him, running out the room in the drying towel, and I know they gonna make some memes about that drying towel because my cousin said the same time, God damn that drying towel. How the fuck the drying towel didn't come out? But you gotta go see it, A1, man. This is a new video that dropped today, bro. I dropped the video on my you can go look at my channel. I dropped the video on it. I just narrated over it. But yeah, man, him slamming that girl to the ground like that, man, stumping out like that, bro, like it's crazy, bro.
Yeah, no, I was going to ask you about that. I'm just going to say that's another convo, whatever the question did he did it? Yeah. Key, if you still in the chat, did y'all talk about that on Upper Show earlier at all? If you still in the chat, but no, I'll say this, Monty. If I don't want to say if it ever happened, it happened. If something like that happened to my daughter, no matter how old she is, y'all gonna hear about me being on every channel news possible. That's no, right. She's okay. She said no, we didn't. I'm gonna say this, man. I won't say I crashed out. There ain't nothing like, but for my daughter, for my kids, I crash out. My daughter, like I'm crashing out all the way down to the goldfish. Like,
yes, sir, bro.
Ain't. I'm sorry, but like it's gonna have to be a temporary insanity, and allegedly, it's gonna have to be a temporary insanity type of plea, and anything else you can think of, because nah, I ain't having none of that. Like even over my sister, like with something and a handful, like not yeah. When I went to Texas, bro, I had somebody all like, and you like Monty, you don't know how tall I am, but bro, like the other dude that was about
You like
6 foot, I
6'8",
had
ain't
nah, I ain't no 6'8", bro.
you? You
Uh,
tall?
I had this dude that's 6 foot. No, he probably like 6'1", somewhere around. He over 6 foot. Had him dangling off his feet midair, unconscious, like by the like type of thing over my like nah. I'm the youngest. Now mind you, I'm the youngest. But like for my mom, sister, my daughter, wife, like nah, I ain't I, hey, yeah. I don't even want to think about it, bro. Because for me, like, yeah, did he gone? Like,
For real, bro.
it's not did he comb, it's did he gone? Like,
Did he gone right for
yeah, did he
real, bro?
gone? Because I crap. Nah, I don't even want to think about it. BC said I don't condone DV, but I don't know the wild for no reason. Keith said, nah, I'm crashing over my brother and sisters. Hashtag period. That's a fact. That's an absolute fact. BC said I suggest that you buckle up if he's planning to crash out. Yeah, BC, trust me, I'm gonna be strapped up or
Now let me tell
strapped
you
in.
before we get up out of it. To Brian, bro, let me tell you, fam. That dude, he dead ass wrong. Like I don't care what the situation is, what that woman done. If she ain't put her hands on you, you don't put your hands on her. You understand what I'm saying? That woman don't even look like the type that you know what I'm saying. I don't put nothing past nobody, but you can tell she didn't hit like you. They read the reports. He got hella drunk. He woke up. You know what I mean? After whatever they did, chasing them. Just go see the video. It's out there. You know what I'm saying? I ain't got to tell you the video out there, and they narrating, letting you know what it said in the reports, and in the report it happened just like that, bro. And when you see what he do to that woman, bro, it'll piss you off too, fam. If you're a real man, it'll piss you off, and it pissed me off. You know what I'm
So
saying? It
wait,
pissed me off.
Monty,
So,
they have not to interrupt you. They have like that, like uncensored, uncut, like video of that situation.
huh?
He said they have like uncensored, like uncut video
Yeah,
of that.
yeah, the whole video, yeah, the whole video, bro. Yeah, of him chasing her. And this is my thing too, because we seen what Ray Rice did to his girlfriend in a hotel room,
Yeah, in
right?
the elevator.
We seen the elevator. We seen when the man when he killed the woman in the room, came back, stuffed in the suitcase, came back. They showed that. So how all of a sudden now, and then the hotel is shut down now though. So my
Mm.
thing is like, how can it not get out there at the time when it happened? Because I feel like the hotel is just as responsible. So if you would have killed that woman, and you know what I mean, however the footage got covered up, it got covered up until now. But you know what I'm saying? If he would have killed that woman, then what? Then she on the phone trying to call the hotel people. You know what I mean? He come back and push her back down again, then throw something else at her. Like, and I'm like, how could this tape go unnoticed, bro? Like, how can y'all not go out there and, you know what I mean? Now, maybe she
Money
had to
talk.
press charges. Maybe she had to press charges or something like that. But
Mm-hmm.
it's just like, you know, shit, they put Ray Rice stuff out there. They put everybody else out there. That video should have been out there. You know what I mean? I just feel like it should have been out there.
Money talk. Oh, that's no pun
And
intended.
that's what I'm saying. They covered up for the money. So, you know,
Mm-hmm.
the hotel just as guilty.
Mm-hmm. Yep. That's and man.
That ain't funny, bro. That ain't funny, Brian. I don't find that
No,
funny.
BC, he not laughing like that. Like BC, he on the same type of time. He just saying like that's how he emphasizing how bad it was, saying that he punted her like yeah, that joke was wild, man. But yeah, I don't even know, bro. Like I said, I don't even want to think about it because I already know what type of time I'd be on with something like that. It'd be all bad. But I was laughing at key profile pic be thirst trapping people. Shit. I'm like, I, I I forgot who chat we was in. I ain't never seen so many how many keys in my life pop up on I don't remember whose chat it was in.
Oh, okay, Brian. All right. Hold on.
Yeah.
What do you say you want?
No, he said he ain't laughing. No, I was just I think it was either I can't remember whose chat I was in, and Key Alexandria came in the building, commented all of a sudden, bro. I ain't never seen so many people saying hi to a person in my life, right? Like I was
Oh,
dying, like all these dudes it was just fire, it was rapid fire. I'm like, man, Hey,
Everybody hear that high saying, huh? Hey, hi,
she a
hi.
whole celebrity out here, man. I was dying laughing. People was immediately jumping off the cliff, man. Risk it all. But yeah, bro, nah, man. Um, you got any last word for the good folk here, money?
Man, just appreciate the people that came through rocking out, man. My brother, man, continue to come through, support this dude, man. This is a great dude to support, bro. If you go support anybody, this is one person to support, bro. So y'all show love, man. Keep it chill, keep it real, and man, great basketball talk, bro. I'll be back to rock out with you, champ.
Appreciate it, bro. Appreciate you pulling up, man. Appreciate you supporting the grind. And I definitely, as always, man, appreciate each and every one of y'all pulling up, supporting me, hitting the like button, sub to the channel if you catching it live. I appreciate you catching the playback. I appreciate you as well. Make sure again you hit that like button, sub to the channel, leave me a comment. I respond to all of them. I don't let them go by. So y'all know we stay active in engagement, and I appreciate each and every one of y'all pulling up in the chat, making this entertaining, making it worthwhile, and enjoying. Hopefully y'all enjoyed the basketball talk. Hopefully I either made you a fan, brought you back to being a fan, or at least entertained you the idea of wanting to look into the sport of basketball. Either way. That's the mission, man, is just talk this good basketball, talk this sport, keep it relevant, and bring it back to life. A lot of people's walked away from it, but I'm not one of them, man. BC said, I have a sisters and daughters. A1 would be super chatting my butt. Hey, I'm telling you, bro. I'm telling you, man. It'd be one of them things, man. Somebody got to go. Did he gone? Did he gone? Hashtag did he gone? But yeah. But for real, man, I appreciate y'all coming through. I appreciate each and every one of y'all supporting me, man. And we're gonna be back with another one. Like I said, I may do a live play-by-play this weekend. Y'all keep an eye out for that. Otherwise, y'all already know the predictions is coming. Other content coming as well, man. I drop reaction videos to these games as well too, and I mix up a bunch of content within it as well. So we multifaceted over here. I do the prediction just out of the fun of it, and I figured out I'm pretty good at it. I done won some people a lot of money, so it's just having some fun with it, man. But salute to y'all again. I appreciate y'all stopping through, and y'all know what it is, man. We out of here.